What up? What up? What up, people?
What's going on, everybody? What's good?
We're gonna let some more people come up in here, but I just wanted to go live. Go ahead and go live. So, how's everybody doing on this blessed Sunday evening?
Man, I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Let's go.
Yes. You know what they say, blessed and highly favored, baby. Let's get it.
Amen.
Well, God is good.
All the time.
Amen.
Well, awesome. So I am waiting on a couple more panelists to come in. But before then, I'll basically talk a little bit about how I want this live to go today. So I do have a couple of other people coming in, and they're kind of newer to the YouTube game, or maybe they probably had YouTube longer than I have, but I wanted to give other people an opportunity and to be able to come on the platform and just talk sneakers. What the sneaker said, he'll be in here in a second. What up, James F? So I'm gonna just this is my first live, so
what's up?
Yes. Today.
Live and living color, baby.
Here we go.
I said we live and live in color.
Yeah, we in here. We in here. But basically what I'm gonna do is allow for everybody to do their intros. And then what I would like to do is as people come in the panel or even on the chat, really just talk briefly, like tell me what your favorite sneaker of 2020 is so far. So it could be a hype sneaker, it could be something in your collection or something that's not in your collection. But I really want to just talk about 2020 and sneaker releases, because I felt like January and February was a struggle and March was a struggle, just in terms of like delays and pushbacks. And then a lot of people got sneakers that, in hand really weren't what they're expecting, or, people passed on sneakers that are actually really great sneakers. So I want to have that conversation and everything. What up, The Real with Real?
Yes. What's up, sis?
Thanks
again, congratulations on those Off-White 4s.
Yes. Congratulations.
Congrats.
We got Wyatt in the building.
What's
I
up?
hear.
Favorite.
I hear.
My partner this battle next week.
Hey, I'm excited about that battle, boy.
Me too.
They know what they got into.
Hey, I've already been starting to hype up and talk noise for y'all. Hey, I'm a hype beast, so hey, listen. I talk noise for everybody, boy.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you kick started off with your intro. Tell them where you at, where they can find you at, who you be.
All right, so what's up, everybody? Hey, I appreciate Kicks for Fresh for having me on. We've been trying to get her to do it live for a hot, cool, warm minute, so I'm glad that she decided to do it. You can find me on YouTube at Kicknology. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kicknology. Basically what I do, man, I share the word of God through my passion and love for Kicks. So go ahead, check out my content. If you like what you see, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, and hey, we can go from there. But I appreciate you, Kicks, for having me on. Let's have some fun. No Patron though. No Patron.
Hey, Patron on the Sunday.
No Patron.
All right. Well, D, I'm gonna let you go next.
What's good, everybody in the chat, y'all? AK, I'm happy to slide through. I appreciate you inviting me to your very first official live. I'm ready to have some fun tonight, y'all. Chop it up about these sneakers that have passed, and I've definitely caught a couple L's, and talk about some of the ones that I caught some W's on. Y'all can find me at IG as well as YouTube at D Reed's Heat. So stop by, whatever you see, comment. Let's get some conversation going. Let me know if you like it or you don't. And if you do, subscribe and stay with the wave, y'all.
What up? All right, I'm gonna have Mike Kick Sick go next.
Man, you always working, bro. You always at work, bro.
Hey.
God dang.
Look, man, my name Mike Kick Sick. Well, before I go any further, LSU. We ain't talking about that Roll Tide on your shirt, right?
That's right.
My name Mike Kick Sick. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube also, of course. And I give you early looks, early reviews, how to cop videos. I like to cop manually, so I'm trying to teach people how they can cook manually instead of always trying to cook online. And just look me up And if y'all see and y'all like what y'all looking at, subscribe to my channel, and we all gonna grow together, man. Shout out to the panel. Thank you, Kicks for Fresh, for having me on also.
Not a problem. All right, Wyatt, we got you next.
What is going on? It's your boy Wyatt, everybody's favorite. Make sure you check me out on YouTube and on Instagram at Wyatt, everybody's favorite. If you like what you see, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and become part of the family. And let's get this thing started, man. I'm ready.
Yes. Okay, so like I said, I was saying this before my Kick Sick and Wyatt came into the chat. Basically, how I want to start this live off is by talking about what your favorite shoe for 2020 is so far. So if you have that shoe either on hand, you don't have to go grab it, but really just want you all to be able to talk either about something that you have added to your collection or a sneaker that you wanted to add to your collection and you weren't able to because, you know, sometimes sneakers are very hard to get. So we can definitely go in whatever order, whoever wants to go first, and kind of get this thing started. In the chat, post what your favorite sneaker is as well.
So I guess I'll go first. So hey, I appreciate it, James. I appreciate you, bro. So I know this might sound crazy, but y'all know my brother is doing a good brotherly favor by giving me these off-white 4s. But I was gonna say that was the sneaker for me, but I gotta see it in hand because y'all already know I was gonna sell it when if I would have hit, I was gonna sell it anyway. So I really wasn't checking for it. But hey, a gift is a gift. I'm not gonna sell a gift. So right. I do want to see that in hand. So that might be it. But for me right now, so far in 2020, the sneaker that to me that I picked up that I love the most is gotta be those I want to say those gray and red ones. I can't remember the name of them now. But, Smoke Grays. To me, that's got to be it so far. I mean, the Flints are really, really close, but I'm a one head, so I got to go with that one, man. Got to go with it.
Before we get to the next person, we do have another special guest. What the sneakers? What's up, man?
What's up?
Wow. What's poppin'?
What's good, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself before we get into we're basically talking about what our favorite sneaker of 2020 is so far. So I'll give you the big screen and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh man, it's your boy What the Sneakers. You know, catch me on IG, _sneakers, YouTube, What the Sneakers. Appreciate Kicks for Fresh having me on. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to everybody up here. That's really it.
Thank you.
Hey, before we go on, man, this man What the Sneakers supports. I ain't never seen nobody consistently support, shout out, repost anybody more than this man do, man. Like, and that's I know, right. You know, most of the time when people do it, they do it 2 or 3 times just for like hype or try to get their subs and stuff up. But you consistently do it, bro. Hey, I just want to say I salute to you, and I appreciate every time you do it, man. Because that takes time to repost everybody, bro. Your timeline be posted, fam. Like,
yes.
Yeah, that's why when I said, you know, when they finally convinced me to do my first live, I knew I had to have What the Sneakers on here just because I wanted to show that love that you always show to all of us. So you definitely have a really great collection. You're very down to earth. And, you know, I just wanted other people to be able to see you for, you know, the cool dude that you are. So,
sure. Ain't no problem, man. We all in for the same love, man. Sneakers, bro. So if I can share it out to the world, you know, and help everybody get their subs up and, you know, watch time and all that good stuff and to their goal, shoot, I ain't got no problem helping out the next.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Hi, Holly. Thanks for coming to
What's
my
up,
first
Holly?
live, sis.
What's up, Holly?
Hey, what the?
What's poppin'?
What the, you remember how me and you met, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, the Saturn 1 release.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I wasn't even doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snaps.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Now we can't hear him.
Lagging,
their favorite sneaker for 2020.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And my wife had hit a pair, man, and I was waiting in line at another pair, trying to get another pair. And he was in line behind me, man. We sat out there for hours chopping it up.
Yep. Ended up getting crazy, what I got, I think it was like a size 11 in women's in those 7-1s. Yeah, so.
That's what's up.
Favorite sneaker of 2020 so far?
Yeah, y'all already know what I'm gonna say.
Chunky Dunky.
Yeah.
Donkeys.
You already know. Listen, I've been getting a lot of collabs, a lot of nice collabs lately. But once you get that shoe in your hand, I'm telling you, the quality of that shoe for that price point, there was no other way I would have wanted to spend my money. That's the best $100 I have spent all year.
I bet that.
Promise you that. Holly, listen, I'm snacking right now.
Little snack.
Little snack on some peanut butter checks.
2020 for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I would have hit on those chunky Dunkies like D Reeds, I would have definitely put those at top, like number one, just because of the hype, everything. But as far as for me though, it has to be those Flint 13s because I haven't had a pair since 05, like, and that stuff just has so much.
I'm gonna do
memory,
like
man.
Wyatt. Just go ahead.
Yeah. Yes.
I remember like playing football in the streets, like with those things on, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about doing everything in those shoes, bro. It's like definitely Flint 13s for me.
Yeah, them Flints are crazy, especially with that 3M. Whenever they put 3M on anything, it hit different.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes Jordan goes overboard with that 3M though. Like those Zoom ones, the first ones that dropped, man, them things look like aluminum foil. Like the tongue was terrible, everything on them was terrible. I mean,
they
comfortable shoes.
like aluminum foil too, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean it's comfortable
you can't
shoe.
straight aluminum foil out after you.
Yeah, man, they executed poorly on that shoe, and I was excited about that one too. Right. What's up, 1127?
What up, 11?
What about you, Wyatt?
It's a hard one, man. I would say for a GR, it was definitely the Flints. But for like a non-GR, it's probably gonna be, I don't know. I like the UNC, the Chicago's. I feel like that was like a real slept on. I mean, there was actually a lot of people that got them, but I feel like now people are sleeping on them because so many shoes came out. They came out in the beginning of the year. And I would say the Travis Dunks is probably up there for me too.
Yeah, that was the fire collab too.
Yeah, I actually was gonna say the women's release of the UNC to Chicago. Those are up there. I mean, the quality on that sneaker is A1. I'm really sad because the first time I actually wore them out, because you throw on your shoes, do the on feed, do the little pitches. But the first time I actually wore it out, I lost my hang tag.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of a rookie move because I didn't close it, all the way, that little latch, so it came right off and I lost it. But
you must have been running with them.
No, I just didn't. So here in St. Louis, I remember even where I wore them to. So we have this strip called the Del Mar Loop, and it's just full of like local shops and things like that. It has a trolley. So me and my sister had went to kind of like a resale store, and we were just trying to find, some really nice vintage tees. And then by the time I got in the car, I was like, dang, it was gone. I couldn't even go back and look for it. We do have another guy in the building, so I'm going to go ahead and let him in so he can introduce himself as well. Oh, I guess it's limited to 6 people. I thought it was more.
Oh yeah.
I go to the, you want me to go to the backstage?
Yeah, if you can hang out in the backstage for a minute, that'd be great.
I got it, but yeah, man, my sneaker of the year is the Flint 13s also though.
Yes.
Sure. That's the shoe I've been waiting on for a long time, man. I was happy to get that one. But I'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Laces and kicks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These collabs, those Bubba Chucks, fire.
Right.
Fire.
All right, we got another boy in the building. We're going to go ahead and give him he missed the 1,000 plus subscribers now. I'm going to let you get the big screen so you can introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Twan Visual in the building. Coming from, I'm originally from Columbia, Missouri, but I'm living in St. Louis for 5 years. So I guess I could rep St. Louis. So, yeah, man. Your boy just hit over 1,000. I appreciate everybody looking at my channel, and guess we're here to talk about kicks. So let's go.
Yes, thanks so much for stopping through. Basically, what we're talking about, Twan, is basically what we would say our top sneaker of 2020 is so far. Either that's one that we have been able to cop, or one that we didn't cop, but we just think it's a great shoe. Somebody did say the Bubba Chuck, so we up there.
For me, I'm gonna go with the I wanted the Flints. Like that was like my number one, like for real was the Flints. And I picked up the 14s. Yeah, the Gym Red 14s. Yeah,
I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, and I'm not a 14 person, but when I like grabbed these, I was just like, yeah, I gotta have these, bro. Like for real. Yep.
That's what's up. You got the 12s too, didn't you?
The 12s. Oh yeah,
the university.
Yeah, I got those too. I got those early from a plug of mine. So yeah, those are, because I'm from Columbia, and that's home of the Missouri Tigers. So I had to go. There she go.
Hold on. Now, don't see that Roll Tide in the building. Roll Tide, roll.
Man, them Lakers shoes. Stop giving them shoes every other team. Them Lakers shoes.
Reeves, you know how I feel about Alabama right now. You know how I feel about
it. I'm being disrespectful in here.
LSU Tigers, you already know.
But yeah, man, I had to get those too. So, but yeah, those are my top 3. So
that's what's up. So basically what I want to do next is I'm going to share my screen, and it's going to have some of the like months of the past sneaker releases. And I want to just try to go month to month talking through, what we think was the top sneaker for that month. And I know there's a lot out, so I know that you all are going to have your own opinions on that. And I do want to be mindful that we do have 1127 and My Kick Sick backstage. So if at any time you need to take a break and I can let them in, just holler at me and I'll get them in there as well. But let me share my screen with you. This is my first time sharing my screen. Okay. So January, we basically had, some of them don't have pictures, but you can kind of get a better understanding of what has came out. So I'm just going to scroll through that really quickly so that you can see, and then we're gonna talk about it real quick. Talk about it, and in the chat, if you see something, chat, shout it out in the comment section. What you think? What your thoughts are on some of the sneakers?
Hey, those Kobe Protros, those Chaos, they didn't drop, did they? I know I don't think they ever dropped. Like those right there. They didn't drop, did they? I didn't think so.
They were supposed to, but then they started pulling all of his stuff.
Yeah, he passed away then. But man, I need that shoe.
You need that shoe.
I need that shoe. Give me that shoe.
You and a billion other people, man.
I know they dropped a crap ton of Nike Air Max 90. So
yeah,
that was dope. Anybody get the freaks?
Nah, I got a player who actually is here right now, and she's hooping in them. She likes them.
Are they true to size?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Look what reverse
he got game shenanigans.
Man.
I ain't like the fact that they did that.
That's another shoe they put that 3M on, and they think it's just supposed to compensate for the fact that they messed up a classic. Just put a 3M. I'm gonna throw 3M on it, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't make me choke like that.
I'm saying, man.
I mean, to me, it wasn't a bad shoe. It was just, I think it was like how they like promoted it to be like this reverse he got game. And one, nobody was feeling that, because it really didn't give me that vibe. So I think they just kind of messed up with that. It did all right in St. Louis in terms of selling out. I don't see them in our mall. So, it wasn't like an instant sellout. But, then we also had Beyonce's little lunch.
Yes.
Poet.
I was trying to get my hands on a pair. Do you hear me?
You didn't get any?
Nope. Them things sold out. First of all, it's Beyonce.
They sold out before they were supposed to release, which made no sense.
Thank you. I don't think that people even cared what they look like. At that,
they didn't.
it was like, this is Beyonce. I need this. So,
I mean, I think the night joggers are cool. What about these? What y'all thought about them?
I waited until they dropped all the way to $70 to grab them.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good deal on a sneaker.
Yeah, they're still in stores. You can still get them. Still walk in there and get them.
Yeah, I promise. These came real fast and went real fast. Like I don't even know how many pair came out, but both of these they went real.
What the Lakers do?
We had the who brings up the debt?
That's what they did.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. You eat your Ritz, D-Reed.
We had the infrareds. We had the Racer Blue. I forgot all about them. The Yeshaya for the 350.
Yep, we copped those.
It was clean. Yeah.
Then we had, I can't remember did those actually come out, those 5s in January, or were they pushed?
No, they came out.
They ended up coming out, and they sat for quite a while too.
Yeah. So what are y'all thoughts? Well, out of those shoes that came out in the month of January, what do you think was the best shoe?
That was probably the worst month.
Yep, I kept all my money. I kept every last bit.
I forgot what we just looked at.
Man, just that quick, right?
Was it the Yeezy? I think the Yeezys might have been the best one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Air Max 90s, the Vogue, because I'm a big fan of Air Maxes, like from 90s, 95s. And then they just brought back the Vogue colorway, man. It was just an instant classic. So I definitely go with the 90s.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah. They keep restocking them like crazy too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I caught those for like $50, did I?
Mm-hmm.
What? $50?
Yeah, I caught them for
she's a kid size. She's a kid size, guys.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
man. Why I said, calm down. Calm down.
That means her shoes weren't smashed in that little bitty box they gave all the 90s and refresh. Because mine was smashed. I was like, I threw the box away. I was like, I don't even want that box. Like, I ain't put my shoes in the box.
I'm telling you, some of these boxes, when they come in the mail, I'm like, dude, are y'all playing soccer with my box or what? What are y'all doing out here?
For real.
That's hilarious. So my shoe wasn't on the list, but I want to bring it out. And it basically was that women's OG that they re-released. I have worn mine a couple of times, but this was the sneaker that I actually picked up because I passed on all the other sneakers. So I believe this one came out on January 16th, which was my sorority founders day. That's how I remember the date of when this came out. But I was very happy to get that sneaker just because of the history of it. It looks great on, when I wear it. I wear my little bike shorts and a graphic tee. But that's basically what I picked up.
We missed the shoe. We missed the shoe. The Black Cats.
Oh yeah,
that's my shoe.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
The fours.
That's what's up.
Actually,
that'll be my second. That'll be my second favorite. The Black Cats.
Yeah.
You said you did a review? Somebody did a review on it?
No, I wasn't doing it.
No, don't go to
a while ago, don't it?
Don't go to they ain't got no review up.
And I thought those Black Cats was gonna actually sit, man, but like maybe about a few days later it just flew. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So did anybody do any reach backs in January or anything since they weren't picking up any new releases?
You know what? I missed out on a lot. January was a heavy month of traveling for us. And so it was like I could never do anything as far as the Flex app. So if I was going to copy it, it had to be online. So January wasn't a good month.
That makes sense.
Man, that's fresh after Christmas, man. That's my rebound month. So
true.
Nah, I ain't buy nothing that month. Nothing.
Right. I didn't either.
Hey, okay, so first, you got somebody in the back room?
Yeah, I got 1127. My kick sick.
Okay. Hey, so you let one of them in so that way they can come do the next month.
Okay.
Yeah. You can let me out too. I'm gonna go mess with my kids and I'll come back.
All right. All right, we got 11
What up?
in the
What's
building.
going on?
What up?
Man.
What up? What up?
Man, they lied about this dang storm, man. Man,
Go ahead
they,
and introduce yourself.
it's 11:27 Kicks, man. Shout out to Kicks with Fresh. It's our first live, man. Thank you for having me on. I thought I wouldn't be able to come on, but the rain has stopped and it looks like the sun is going to come out. So they was being dramatic in Hawaii, talking about a hurricane, but we good to go.
We all prayed in the name.
Yes, that's blessings.
Yeah, that definitely is a blessing. It is.
That's what's up, man. Okay, so 11:27. Just so you know, we're about to go over. Basically, I'm gonna pull up the February sneaker releases, and we'll just talk about what that top shoe was for the month, or if you just did any reach backs, because January we all know was awful, and I didn't even purchase anything that was even on that list. So
my favorite thing in January, those red cements, they shock drop in January.
Which did?
The red cement 3s with the Nike Air on the back, they shock drop at the end of the month. That was the only shoe I picked up in January. They had shock drop.
Because we was getting ready to head into All Star.
They went ahead and shock dropped them.
That is
correct. You are correct, sir.
You're right. That's why we needed you on here on this live.
Appreciate it.
All right, so we're gonna go to February. We're gonna go to February and look at this list real quick. Moving real slow and struggling.
I already know what shoe I'm gonna choose for February. That was the saltiest I was all this year, except
Pine
when quarantine hit.
Which I'm talking about in February for me, it's gonna be the Pine Greens. That was a must. What you talking about? What was yours?
Oh, the women's UNC to Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah.
For some reason. Okay, here we go. February. All right, so y'all can see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My computer's kind of acting weird. We had some Yeezys in there. We got the Marsh, the 34 Black Cats.
I should have got those dunks when I had a chance.
Yeah, them dunks. We had the plum came out.
Yeah, the plums was nice.
Ooh, we had the 85s.
Those Kobe's didn't drop though.
Strange Love.
Strange Love.
We did have the wings come out.
Those are a sleeper.
Yeah.
Y'all think so?
Pack,
New Beginnings pack.
the Monstars.
11:27. You was feeling them.
The Wing 10s?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that shoe. That's one of my favorite shoes of the year, personally.
Oh, I already know what went.
Oh, I forgot.
I already know what went.
I forgot them off-whites.
Yeah.
Man.
It showed what needs to sneakers. It showed what needs.
They didn't do Black History Month right this year.
No.
Yeah, they did a terrible job on us.
Yeah.
They did a horrible job.
Earth, yep.
The Earths, the Toon Squads. That's what they have on theirs. I don't know if there were any other shoes that came out, but
the Pine Green 2.0s came out.
Pine Green 2.0s.
On the 29th, they dropped.
Yep.
Yeah. February is easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I ain't touch, man.
I didn't like February. I didn't like February because everything was Chicago exclusive.
I just wanted the off-white.
I got them UNC to Chicago's. I picked up the Pine Greens. Struck out on everything else.
Man,
I had to double back for my UNC to Chicago, so I didn't even get them in February.
You double back. You was slipping, coach.
I just told you we be on the road. It's hard when we on the road for me to get anything.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you passed on them.
No.
That one, that's the best quality on the Air Jordan 1 this year by far.
I didn't pass on them. I just had to double back.
Man, I'm so glad I got that shoe.
yeah, I was really geeked that I got that shoe, and I also did pick up the Air Max 90 Hyper Royal. I think that's what they were called. Yeah, I picked up on those too.
Yeah, they were going crazy with the Air Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit the
Feelers.
off-whites. I got the pine greens. Dang.
What's up, Jeezy?
What's
What
up,
up,
Jeezy?
Jeezy? It's crazy because I end up picking up the reverse breads and I ended up picking up the off whites, but I just sold both of those.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I wore your size. Really?
Nah, you know you don't want to wear my size for some reason. The size 12 hard to get now.
Shoot, 13 is hard. Shoot.
13 out too, yep.
At this point, nothing's safe. Everything's hard.
Nothing.
That's a
Right.
fact, coach.
Nothing.
That's a fact, coach.
Nothing.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
I
It's
think,
crazy hard to
I
get
think
shoes
what
right now.
happened, if I can remember correctly, with February, there was some stuff that was supposed to come out in January that went into February, and then stuff that was supposed to be February came into March. But I'm trying to think because that was kind of the case for the DMPs, but then they stayed all the way to April.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the DMP is supposed to come out the day of the Black Cats.
Yeah.
They
Right.
moved to February, then they moved to March, and then they moved to April.
Yeah, they moved the not the Black Cats. They moved the DMP so much. We thought we was gonna get them All-Star Weekend, or they was gonna at least shock drop, but they didn't do
Hell,
it.
I thought we was gonna get the actual pack with the 11s. How they kept moving them back. They're like, oh wait, we ain't done producing the 11s.
Man, I was mad when they made the New Beginnings pack Chicago exclusive, because I remember at first you could get the pack for like $500 off of StockX if you wanted early. As soon as they said Chicago exclusive, it was 2 racks instantly. Wow. I was so mad. I really wanted that pack.
See, I just wanted the red and white one. I didn't want the well, I mean, that's kind of saying something crazy, but I didn't want the airship one. I just wanted the Jordan 1.
Yeah, that's pretty much how everybody else felt. They really didn't want the airship. They wanted that Air Jordan 1.
Yeah.
So
Kick, don't play with me,
in
Kick.
Chicago. I don't stay in Chicago, so
He stay with you.
Yeah, if you,
like
man.
Weekend, L.
Chicago, that All-Star weekend, man. If you wasn't in Chicago, you pretty much missed out on a lot.
Yeah, and I bought the Nike Air Red Cements last night off Tops.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation.
That's my favorite shoes.
I didn't want to pay the
too.
$200. I didn't want to pay the $200 for them. I liked them, but I ain't like them that much. But he gave me a good price. I bought them last night.
Yeah, the resale on that shoe going up more too now.
Yeah.
I mean, with time, everything be going up.
Oh yeah.
That's true too. Yeah.
Coach, you don't catch L's.
A lot of them. Listen,
Coach, they hard.
Had I not.
The only L's that she catch is when her Wi-Fi messed up. That's
you know what I'm saying. Preach.
Listen,
Preach.
I'm gonna tell you. I told Kay this the other day. It seems like I don't, because I tend to hit on the most limited releases, the exclusive stuff. But had I not hit for those, I would have been 0 for 3 this weekend. Last week I went 0 for 2. No, I take that back. On the back end,
look.
On the back end, I got a little.
We got to put her in the screen. Nah, I take that
personally.
Your nose getting longer and longer, Coach. It's getting longer and longer.
He said, I must be the only one who
Smooth.
does mind paying more than retails for shoes. Yeah, I can't pay the extra.
Man.
Yeah. Smooth, I'm good though. And I'm ready for some basketball too, man. I'm ready.
I'll pay it, but it's like I got a cap, like kind of like where I stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna, it ain't unlimited, but if it stays like in the price range.
If I spend
$2,000
on some
price range for sneakers, what is the most? I guess it probably is going to depend on the shoe, but like in a nutshell, what would be the most that you would pay for a sneaker?
300.
No, the guy's like, probably more.
Nah, man, my cap, I like to stay around like the 6, 7. I don't like to go over 7.
Dang.
Yeah, I say.
I got a little something over there at Finish Line, Jeezy. A little something.
I say 6. Yeah, 6.
Kick is so petty. 301.
I'm telling you, man.
$99. The price is right.
You were so petty.
I'd probably say 275.
Yeah, that's 6-7 threshold, man.
That's me, 275,
I had to
250.
shut it down right there.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Well,
I'm in the high threshold, but it depends on the shoe, and it depends on if the shoe's worth more than I'm paying. If you know what I'm saying, if you can always buy
Right.
something that's worth more, like if you got buy a shoe that's 500 and it's worth 1,000, that's a come up. Like that's
That's a come up.
Ooh,
you know?
That's true.
I say if I go past a certain number, I'm gonna have to explain it to my wife, and I don't think I want to do that. So you know,
way for me.
That's
yeah,
right.
My wife be like, "How much did you spend?"
Yeah, I went back
What?
and got the sesames for my wife.
man.
Look at Kick
And
talking about
she wear 4.5.
my wife don't leave me. I'm hollering.
That's right. You see her up in here talking about some 301.99.
Right. I said she hello.
Quit playing.
That's
Boy,
two shoes for
yeah,
one.
the barter system works.
But you know, nowadays I've seen this with a lot of different resellers is they aren't doing trades. Like a lot of people used to do trades, but nowadays I'm seeing no trades, you know, prices firm. Like I'm interested.
Oh no, they ain't trading nothing.
On that.
They got too much inventory, man. That's why.
Yep.
That's true.
They ain't trading nothing no more.
That's
You
true.
see that money? Well, see, like a lot of times, see, like the way it is now, I believe is that a lot of resellers back in the day, they used to spend their own money, and like now the reselling game done went more toward almost like a pre-order. So by it being a pre-order, I can't really do no trades because the simple fact that everything that I done touched is already sold almost.
Right.
So you know that's now if I bought 10 shoes, yeah, I might trade somebody, but half the time, you know, a lot of people not really spending their own money on it.
Yeah. I got some new people that have joined. I just want to shout out No Limit War Gaming and JWAS TV. What's up?
What up, JWAS?
Make sure y'all smash that like button. It's free.
Yes, it is. So I have a question for y'all. Okay, so as a reseller, right? How can somebody take pre-orders? Because what happens if you don't necessarily get my shoe? Are you going to refund me my money? And then I'm in a bad space at this point because now I can't go get it from, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't go get it for retail because it's already sold out. So does a reseller then go to a GOAT or StockX to try to get the shoe, or what do they do?
I think personally, when resellers do that pre-order, I think they already like plugged in with the pairs that they know that they already pulling in. So they just taking orders on whatever inventory they putting in. Once that's gone, that's gone. But I know some of them, they might not do it like that. They're like, oh, I could probably pick them up on release date. But for the most part, I would assume that they already know how many pairs that they get and that they pay for, and that's why they taking them. But that has happened to me before, though. With the infrared 6s, I pre-ordered those, and then when the release date passed, I still didn't have them. I asked for my money back. I was fortunate enough to get my money back, but that's different.
I guess you're asking me, Andy Reid. Like what?
Listen, I'm just asking for anybody who has knowledge on the resale game.
One second. I want to shout out my frat brother, Sneakerhead Sneed. He also has a channel. Obviously, he's in KC right now, but he's from St. Louis. So go ahead and follow him as well. He's got a dope channel. So we want to make sure that I shouted him out.
Okay, what's up?
So what I do is I don't post my sizes to the night before the release. And just to kind of touch what 1127 was saying, I know what shoes I'm gonna have and what sizes. So and then majority of the time, so like I would post, like if y'all follow me on Instagram, you'll see like I would post a post of the picture of the shoe, and I'd be like, DM me your sizes. And then at that point, I'm creating a list of everybody that wants a size. And then whenever I start touching pairs on my sizes, then I start hitting up all them people, letting them know, look, I got your size. It's secure. It's nothing to worry about. Send me the bread. And then at that point, my list is already packed out. So a lot of times, if you see me put sizes up, that'd be just extra pairs that I just done came across while I was out during the day. And then that'll sell while I'm out.
Okay.
So I try not to do a pre-order on somebody that I don't even have their sizes. I tell everybody, look, just wait till the night before the release, because then at that point I know everything that I could touch.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm new too though, so
yeah, I've seen people who doing pre-orders like weeks out, and I'm like, okay, well,
they different though. They touching 50 to 100 pairs. Like they got back doors right into the store. They letting them right in.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, hey, these are all yours because you give us all. Like those people get, like, they give these stores business. Like I know a lot of people are having issues with the Flint 13s because the stores got looted and stuff. So there are some. I know some resellers that were going on StockX and Go because they couldn't touch any pairs just to keep that customer business faithful. You know, like
right.
Man, did y'all
Yeah,
see,
some people are like legit like plugged in with these stores, and like how they say, like sometimes these stores might get these shoes like they get them like a month or so early before they even release, but it's like sitting in the back. Some you got some people that really like maybe like touch a part of that stock already. As soon as they come in, they hit them up like, hey, it's in here, and they make a wholesale price deal, whatever. Then they see people posting them. Yeah. They just might take that sticker off on there that lets you, that code on there that lets you know it comes from Foot Locker. Chance they'll pull that off, so like nobody get caught, and then they go ahead and start flipping them like that.
Man, I mean, did y'all see Flight Academy Kicks? Man, Flight Academy Kicks had like 50. He posted like 15 off whites today.
Off whites.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like 15, 20 off whites. Man, that was crazy.
Okay, so if you are a Foot Locker or Champs or something like that, right? And you're letting somebody, as far as these resellers, you're selling it out the back door, right? How do you process that transaction? Because of the simple fact that in your system, you are not supposed to sell that shoe until that particular day. So are they holding on to the money to process it? But then at some point in time, what happens if one of your let's say if your district manager or your regional manager comes in to check the inventory and you don't have this because you didn't sold it 2 weeks early? That's not like
the district managers and the regional managers is the ones allowing you to do it though.
Yeah, that's the ones that can really play with the numbers like that. Like the district, like when the district and the regional manager, they already know they're gonna be like, okay, like they know how to finesse that system, finesse those numbers, and you'll still be straight.
Okay, because y'all know every time you scan that, it's a certain number. So I guess I don't know.
That's more of a rare. Yeah, bro.
Oh no, you got it. Well, I'll talk after.
I was saying that like the retail stores are more of a rare case to get to actually let shoes go a month beforehand. But like the mom and pops, they letting them things go like wholesale.
That's the ones that let them go early.
Like my connects for retail, they don't give me the shoes until the release day, and they're like, "Hey, I got you a size 9 in the back with you, even if it's a raffle or not." They got me, but they're not like they're like, "I'm not getting fired." Like you're not getting it a day before, you're not getting it, 2 hours before. It has to be literally when the door is open.
Yeah,
it's tight on the Foot Locker, Foot Actions, and Champs right now. I believe. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I believe that they have a certain number that each store manager probably could say, okay, these 5 pairs are not going to go on the raffle. You know what I'm saying?
They're all guaranteed pairs. Managers.
So now how they do.
No matter
how they do those pairs, now that's neither here nor there. But I believe it's real tight on Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, way more than what it was back in the day.
Like for my job, right? Like my job, we deal with inventory a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as because on the ship, it's like a full blown store on the ship because we got to live on there when we go on deployments. So like with my job, once the stuff like hits the ship, somebody might count it and stuff. But say if it goes into my storeroom and my leader might be like, "Yo, hey man, put a box of this or whatever to the side. We're gonna put it on the side for these people over here." So as soon as I get the little inventory sheet, I just might cross it out and be like, "Okay, I didn't get this. This is how much I got," even though I got everything. And then she might go in the system and do whatever with the numbers, and then whoever we giving that stuff to, we just go ahead and give it to them. So I'm pretty sure they know how to play with the numbers like that, those district managers and stuff. because I've actually experienced it. You know what I'm saying, doing it with stock in the military, so I know they could do it with shoes out there.
Right. Hey, Jeezy, man, we too close to not touch bases with each other sometime, bro. I'm right across the lake from you, bro. Like after I just live, hit me up on Instagram, bro, so we can link up.
Hey, that's crazy. I'm just saying though, like I clearly need to get plugged in with somebody who can guarantee me a pair, regardless if I win the raffle or not. I must be going about it all wrong.
You got to pay this morning.
You just got to pay a little bit more money. That's it. That's
right.
Money talks.
Right.
Yep,
that's true.
Seriously.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you.
Ain't no thing.
Because you know we know Coach got the money.
Listen, I'm out here just doing what I can with what I got.
She dribbling right to them chunky dunkies.
Straight
like
man, that.
A lot of times, man, it's just the relationships, man. I mean, and we all got relationships with who we got relationships with, because we constantly go to these stores, constantly doing my vlogs and store vlogs and stuff, man. And so it just be, you know, as you build that relationship, I mean, you might not be guaranteed 100,000 pairs, but you know what I'm saying, but you at least can always get your size sometime, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's the whole end goal, you know, is at least be able to get your shoes, you know what I'm saying? And what happens after that is just land you.
Yeah.
D Stacks in the building. What's up, D Stacks?
What's going on, D?
Stacks.
What's up, D Stacks?
Hey, Kicks and Fresh, what's your friend's name again? His name is Sneakerhead
Steve.
What again? Sneakerhead Steve.
Sneakerhead Steve.
Yeah.
Okay,
He just did a video. He thinks he purchased some those varsity Royal 3.
Royal 3.
Oh, 3s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Show 'em
thinks they fake. StockX got them. He got them from StockX, but he just did a video on some of the things, you know, that I guess he's questioning on them. But I'm not an authenticator, so I couldn't tell you about a sneaker. But he's been doing some really great content though. He did also hit on the 12, so he has a vlog on that. His girlfriend hit on the Off-White 4, so his video should be up probably tomorrow or the day after, but he'll have that review up too. So he's doing his thing in the sneaker community.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna for sure subscribe to him. I had to remember his name.
He's the one every time I post on my story from my Instagram, and it's basically like a jersey and 2 shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are always his pictures.
Oh, I thought them was yours. Okay.
Nah, them his pictures. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Said, yo, this is him right here.
All right, that's Sneakerhead Steve.
Right now.
He dope. He coming on up in the game. He got more sneakers than I do. Tell you that.
I'm gonna definitely sub up to him. I'm on my phone right now, so I gotta wait till I get off.
Yeah, I think he got like maybe 12 to 300 or something like that. He's doing the thing.
That's cold right there.
That's what's up.
All right, I just subbed to you.
Hey,
I'm gonna sub up afterwards because I'm on my phone. But
make sure everybody on the panel sub up to each other too. It's all love. Everybody here is all love.
Yeah, I'm already subbed to y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all know it.
Okay.
Gang, gang, gang.
So y'all got a sneak peek at what my next video is going to be. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly, but this is a sneak peek of the next video on my channel.
Okay.
Hey man, them clothing hauls be having me salty, man.
Yeah,
the deals.
Wait till you see what I
feel.
I'll be like, man.
The
only thing you get on sale in Hawaii is sweaters and joggers, man, and long sleeve shirts. That's the only
I'll take some joggers though.
Oh yeah, I'll be up in there. I'll be up in there killing it. But other than that, you don't see no sales out here like that.
Right. So then
my advice to Steve is just do his homework, man.
What was you saying?
My advice to Steve, man, is just do his homework real hard.
Yo, Steve, those 3s are legit, bro. I just looked at them. They legit.
Yeah.
I just looked at them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do your homework. Invest in a black light, man. To everybody that's in the chat, man, if you ain't got no black light and you out here buying shoes and stuff, man, that's the number one thing that you gotta have, man. You gotta have your black light to start off to try to legit check for yourself. It's tough because they making things so good now, man. But I mean, just do all your homework as much as you can. It's nothing guaranteed, but just do as much homework as you can so you can at least sleep well at night.
I have my own opinion about like legit checks. because like how'd I put it? When the Travis Scott ones came out, the highs, everybody was trying to figure out what could you find on the shoe to make sure you had an authentic pair, right? So a lot of people felt like, oh, the sicko mode in the back, they felt like it was supposed to be the same size, but freaking, I remember Unbreakable Kicks, he had like got like 6 of them on release day, and he showed like every single one of them, and every single one of them, you know, they was all different sizes, and like they was different sizes. They look different, even on the same pairs. Like he had a size 7. The sicko mode on the left shoe was different from the sicko mode except on the right shoe. And I was just like, you got to remember when they stitching these things, they got people that's actually like stitching these shoes. So now it's not going to be perfect. And then what I learned about how when Nike makes shoes and stuff, like the structure of each shoe is different. You know, like when people talk about off-whites and they be like, oh, the lettering, when they be like off-white, Oregon, Beaverton, like what is it gonna look like on the size 7 shoe? It's not gonna look like that on the size 12 shoe.
It can't,
because the shoe is bigger. Yeah, the shoe is bigger than the size 7. The lettering is gonna be bigger, it's gonna look bolder. And like sometimes people might pull out like a size 7 shoe trying to legit check a size 12 shoe. And you can't do it because they was made differently. Like they was made totally
and you also have to think grade
school right there. A lot of people go by that stitching too, and I know it differs. Like you have that stitch right there. Where's that? This specific right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but the stitching still though. Like I said, you have people in them shops that stitching, and that stitching might be off just a little bit on the pair. Every pair is not exactly the same.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all, man, but like whenever I order shoes off StockX or GOAT or something like that, I mean, days and weeks of screenshotting, you know what I'm saying? Like you just can't go off of one video where they saying the sicko mode is this. You gotta, like, it gotta fail in multiple ones in order for it, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes. Like you just can't say, okay, the sicko mode not right and everything else is right. 9 times out of 10, you probably all right.
I think me personally, like, if I'm going to purchase from somewhere like StockX or GOAT, I feel like I shouldn't then therefore have to go and do an extensive check on the shoe. That's just my personal opinion. Because if we're paying them to do this authentication and this check, and you know, you got it verified and stamped, like, why then do we then have to go and do all this extra stuff? So at the same time, like, okay, it is a personal preference, but it's a service that I'm paying them. I shouldn't therefore then have to go and look at the damn shoe. Like I shouldn't have to do that. Like,
they might have been on that Patron the night before though.
Oh.
You say what?
He said they might have been on the Patron the night before though.
Letting everything, man. Look, hey, approved.
But
approved, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying it's happening, but that's why I just say you know, give yourself at least that knowledge. So whenever you do get it, like if I never order shoes off StockX. I don't have nothing against them at all. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody that go on StockX. I just always went off GOAT. But you know,
and
but
here,
I just always do my homework.
I've never purchased from them, but that's just how my mind thinks. If I'm going to purchase from them, then
that's how I think too. Fresh, like honestly, if I order off of StockX and that thing said it was verified by StockX, that's it for me.
Right?
Like all right, that's like I'm good to go because I'm gonna trust them that they pay for the service that they pay for that I paid for the service and they did what they were supposed to do. In my personal opinion,
and here's the thing. That shit ain't cheap to buy from them because
it's not.
All these other fees. So by the time you're paying $30 worth of fees, why then should I have to go black like my shoes?
Exactly.
That's fact.
And every shoe is made different. Like when they made 3 million bread 11s last year, the 23s that was on the back of those bread 11s on every pair was different. Just for the simple fact they made 3 million pairs. So the 23s on the back wasn't all crispy. They didn't look really good or nothing like that. It wasn't like a friends and family pair where they could take their time and it's only like 10 to 15 pairs. They made 3 million pairs of them. Every shoe's not gonna look the same at all.
They can't be.
Right.
They can't be.
I feel like the only people that can authenticate shoes for real is people at Nike. Because they make
the ones that design the damn shoe is the ones
that's who can authenticate your sneakers. Because somebody might be like, why can you authenticate this shoe? You know, I was like, nah, this is real. Then they bring it to me, and I might look at something like, nah, bro, this is fake, and we'll go into a whole debate about it.
Right.
And there's no reason to go into a debate about it. Yeah, that can happen all the time.
Can I answer his question real fast in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm
gonna make
So mine have two also. So mine have two stitches also. These were made different than the red cements and some of the other ones. So
okay,
just to let you know.
Like you also have to think. This gets me on another topic of not just Jordan brand, but especially with Yeezy. So we'll take the 350 for example. That's a silhouette that they pumping them out.
Facts.
They're so good on the 350 stuff.
And your zebras, the stitching is not the same on those shoes. I tell you right now. So you also have to think about that sometimes the brands, they may switch it up just for their business model of that's make sure that we catching other people off their guard, because there are replicas, and they do, once they get a hold of that stitching and that pattern, then obviously it's easier to make their replica. So you also have to think that the brands will switch it up. And then you also have to think about the technology of the shoe or the wear and tear. The 2 stitching might be better for the 3 now than it was, years ago. They might have found that like it needed 2 stitching.
Exactly.
That we don't know nothing about.
It changes all the time. I feel like
It's
you
crazy.
would really know. You would really know if you have a fake shoe. You would truly know if you pick up and you have a fake shoe.
You know by that smell.
Yeah. Like if you open the box and it smells like hot glue. If it's like, what is this? If you get a low key buzz off of it real quick, like, oh no, you feel what I'm saying?
Wait a minute,
that's true, G.
like you already know. That's why I feel like
you gonna know.
Like I went to a shoe boutique out here, and I know a guy, and he told me straight up, he was like, man, I have people come in all the time trying to sell shoes to other people, and they be like, can you authenticate your shoe? And the dude literally told me, he was like, I would tell them that the shoe was fake so they could go ahead and buy from my store, even though the shoe was real. Straight up. Like people do stuff like that. That's why I was just like, man, when it comes to authenticating sneakers, I was just like, I'd rather say buy off StockX, buy off Goat, buy it from the store, or if you know somebody who gets legit pairs, then you good to go. But other than that, like the whole legit check thing, man, I like I said, I feel like you would know if you have a fake pair of shoes.
I ain't going to nobody else though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm doing my own homework, and you gotta fail multiple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna look at a lot of videos, and if they say, okay, this stitching is wrong on this one, okay, this one might say the sole is this, or this one might say this is that. The R and the D on the Jordan 1's not touching. You know what I'm saying? It could be multiple things. And so then at that point, whenever I get my shoe in, I'm going to look at everything that they said that was wrong on all these other videos, and I screenshotted it. And then at that point, if you fail multiple ones of that test of mine, then I feel like I got a fake shoe. But if
some shoes are factory flawed too, though.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's why they have B grade, right? That's why they have B grade.
Mellow.
That's the reason why I say you gotta fail multiple ones, because see, you will have a flaw and it'll fail on maybe one of them, but it ain't gonna fail on all of them. So if you get them and then they fail on everything that you looked up, then you know that you got something that is possibly.
I definitely feel that. Yeah, that authentication stuff, though, man. I just like you said. I tell people, I was like, just look at it.
They got some B grade.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put you up, because I know
some B grades right there.
Yeah.
Why do they call them B grades? Because every time I see somebody wear them, I don't see that red bleeding through like that.
Right.
Me neither, bro.
I ain't never seen it. My brother
has
those mellows for like 2 years, and I've never seen the red bleed through on the yellow.
And them hard too, but they
tough.
in them outlets.
Yeah,
I think they were lazy. And they what? There was probably a lot that had the red bleed, and there was probably some that they're like, we're not even checking these boxes. Right. They all going to the outlet.
Right.
You know what? They did Melo wrong. That was just
they did.
That was a preview to what the NBA. That was a preview to what the NBA was about to do to Melo, man. That was a preview. That was a preview. We're gonna cancel your release. We're gonna get you out the league for about a year, Melo. Right. That's what they did to him.
Kicknology and what is still in the background?
Let me check. Yeah, Kick. Yeah. What the sneakers is? He stepped away.
Y'all just, I mean, Kicks, if you want to hop in, bro, just let me know in the chat or whatever. I'll back out, big dog. Most
Kid,
definitely.
you want to hop in?
Let you get in on this conversation. You know
Bro,
what
he
I'm
like
saying?
this. Yeah, me please.
Yeah,
me please.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on for me.
He's like, hold on, let me put my do-rag on.
Welcome back.
Do-rag kick.
Do-rag gang.
Look.
Gang.
Get his do-rag
What
right.
word you got for us today?
Hello. What you say now? I can't hear you. Hold on, let me fix this.
What word you got for us today?
We can, man. We know when to shoot fake. Let's stop this conversation. We know when to shoot fake.
But
Come on,
okay,
man.
I forgot where the comment was, but somebody basically said, like, in a nutshell, if I read it correctly, if you purchased a shoe on StockX for $1K, that was the resale, but say that same shoe someone was willing to sell it for you retail, you this shoe is going for $1K on StockX. I personally disagree with that because there's a lot of people out there that maybe one don't know what they got. They just bought something and like could have been like, I just don't want the shoe. You can have it for resale. We got a good relationship like that. Or two, like it just sometimes I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it like giving people the benefit of a doubt, and I guess you can't do that in the sneaker community. But
I mean, that's what I do when I sell shoes.
You say what?
That's what I do when I sell shoes. I don't text. Like my Travis Scott ones and my lows, I sold both of them. It was crazy because I remember how many times I wore my Travis Scott ones, the highs. I wore them like 3 times. So I knew I probably could sell them for like $1,000. But I was just like, I'm not gonna text nobody because I know how I feel if I buy a used shoe, regardless how it looks. So I sold it for $600. And people was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, can I see this? Can I see that? Can you show me proof that you actually bought it?" And like all that types of crazy stuff. And it was just like, I mean, I showed them, but I was just like, you know, if it's over $1,000, you're going to complain because like nobody's going to pay $1,000 for a shoe. But if I sell it for a decent price, it's going to be like, well, that's too good to be true. It has to be fake. But you got some people who just don't believe in taxing people for shoes like that.
Yeah, I guess that thank you because my words wasn't coming together. That's what I was trying to say is like some people just ain't taxing like that. Like there are some resellers that are like flat rate $1,700. That's what the shoes going for on StockX. But
yeah. I mean, I agree with that very little. Just and I know 1127. I know you do that, and some people might. But we got Google, we got StockX, we got OfferUp when people want to raise up prices. Do it. If you got any type of internet connection and nowadays you want some money, like you're gonna try to get the best bang for your buck. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like sometimes when you see this stuff on StockX and Go, you got to be careful, especially with StockX, because man, I know 3 years ago they kind of got in trouble because they had like teenagers authenticating their shoes, and like it was like literally people just coming in 9 to 5 jobs authenticating their shoes. They didn't care. I got teenagers that work for me and they don't do their job at all. So I know these people weren't authenticating these shoes the right way. So it was coming up. So hey, they know they almost out the door anyway. It is what it is. But hey, even I think I was telling 1127 this the other day. About 2 years ago, I wore the heck out of my cement fours. I wore the heck out of them. I cleaned up the bottom a little bit. I mean, it had the sock, nappy beads in the inside of it. Hey, I sent them things to StockX. They approved them. They said they was dead stock. The box was beat up. Got my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were real shoes, but they was worn. They were worn. Hey, I'm
okay. Let me say something about that right here.
Like, can we say how
I hope you change your bank account number.
Yes.
Hey, that was 2 years ago.
But here's my thing with this, and here's my biggest issue is why do people send shoes that they know are either fake or they manipulate the system and put a different rating? Like, I don't understand it. And it's maybe because of who I am, but listen, I am always going to be honest, straightforward, and upfront. Like, I would never send a fake sneaker to StockX. I would never do that. Like, so I don't understand it. I would never agree with it. And it frustrates the hell out of me. Like, why?
Yeah, because then you got people like me. Like I said, I just take StockX word for it and they pass it through and I get the shoe. That's not my fault, and I'm not going to be the one to go and check it, like, because I'm assuming that everything's good to go.
Because you paid for a service.
Thank you.
That's all you were getting, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's just like people who come in, you know, they go into stores, they steal your identity. They like, I mean, that's just the way people are. Anyway,
real extreme.
No, I'm just saying, like anything people can do to manipulate and get an edge, they're gonna do it. So if StockX is not doing their job, people are gonna take advantage of that. They're gonna exploit that. That's just the way it is. I mean, unfortunately, if you're gonna spend that type of money, you got to do your due diligence, even if it's trust in StockX and go. You still got to go to the limit and make sure you're checking your shoes yourself. Also, in my opinion, if you're gonna spend that money.
What the sneakers? I feel you, man. My brother, back in the day when they was doing the clear shoes, I remember they was having in the hood. They had the clear air. They had the clear Jordans until Michael Jordan came out. They was like, "There's no such thing as clear Jordans," so everybody knew they was fake. Hey, we still have some clear Jordans wearing them to school. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had some clear 11s.
I'm weak.
Facts, bro. Had to get it how you live back then.
I think at the end of the day, it's like, you know, that's the difference between sneakerheads, people who love sneakers and want sneakers, and other people that are really just into the sneakers and the reselling for the money. You know, they don't really have per se the passion. It's just that quick sell or try to get over just so they can make that money, which there's a lot of other hustles that's not related to shoes that's very similar. I mean, think about when you go to AutoZone and all you need is an oil change and they tell you your muffler about to fall off. Where?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, how did you?
Where?
You need folding tires.
Where'd you get that? Like, I remember one time I went to the inspection. First of all, safety inspection is $24. Do you know these fools try to fail me? Talking some, well, your windshield wipers is old, and you know if your windshield wipers old, you can't really see if it's rain. I said, if y'all don't give me that thing right now, I will literally blow this thing up. Like literally
fresh. I swear, right hand to God. I went to go get my car safety checked today, and they tried to fail me because of my windshield wipers. And I said, well, it's been raining all day, and I got here, didn't I?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, 11%. That was during the hurricane and everything too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when the hurricane was supposed to hit. So it was raining outside. I said, I drove 20 minutes up here. I ain't crashed. I had to use my windshield wipers. That's funny. You better give me my stuff.
Right. I said, y'all got the wrong one. I might be a female, but I ain't going out like that. I said, I'll walk down the street to the such and such place and I'll bring the windshield wipers back because I'm not gonna pay $36 a wiper right here when I go get them $12 down the street.
Exactly. I say I better stop playing with me.
Hey, Kicks and Fresh, they don't know they about to end up on that black and white board behind you, and you're gonna make a video about them. They better stop it.
Make sure you get an authentic safety inspection.
Right. How to make sure you don't get screwed over.
But you know, I got a homeboy though. It's crazy. Like he touches whatever shoe he wants, right? He's like super duper plugged in. But the crazy part is he actually buys the UA versions of the shoe just to wear them, and he keeps his authentic pair as dead stock. And he'll let you know that too. He was like, I'm not. He was like, he's one of those people that's like, I'm not.
What does UA stand for? Because I don't think I know.
It's unauthorized. That's what they call them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like he literally he's like plugged in with the Foot Lockers. He'll buy the shoes, and then like he'll order the fake shoes offline, and he'll just wear them and have the real things sitting at home. And then once they go up in value, he'll just sell the real things. Because he was just like, or if he misses out on something, he was like, I'm not gonna pay $2,000 for a shoe, but I get something that look close to it. And I was like, hey man, more power to you.
So I got a question. When did they? Because I mean, I'm kind of up in age a little bit, but when did they start doing this unauthorized stuff? Like back in the day, it was just fakes. Like it was just fakes. Like
what I was told that some shoe, because every shoe doesn't make it off the line at the Nike factories. Like some of them might just really be messed up, so they don't make it off the line. And what I was told, like factory workers actually take them and they sell them. That's what I was told.
Yeah, but look at how many unauthorized pairs that we so-called see out there. Is it that many falling off the factory? I
feel like unauthorized is just another terminology for fake, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's another terminology.
They're
for fake
not.
as
They're
well.
not like. They're not off. They might use some of the same people that make the authentic shoes in their factory, but they're not like. You know,
Yeah,
they're not like. They're not. They're not.
Yeah,
The same.
because I
yeah,
know,
they're not the
some
same.
places like Marshalls and Ross, they be having unauthorized shoes, and those be like the little ones with the little defects and stuff like that. But
No,
then
those are considered B grades.
Yeah, they're different.
okay, so B
Those are
grade.
B grades.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. It's like B grade, fake, C
Or
grade,
no
D
box.
grade.
They don't
Like,
got boxes, things like that. Yeah.
Now, so what they call it, what Wyatt was saying, like you got some people from the factory that goes to their own factories and they make the shoes, but they call them 99 percenters, and basically it might be something that's real small that's thrown off on the shoe.
Yeah.
It's
still
like
gonna smell
something
like
like
hot glue though.
yeah, it's still gonna smell like hot glue though.
Yeah,
You're gonna
they're
get a
gonna
little
still be-
buzz when you open up that box. You know
Not
what I'm saying?
hot glue.
Yeah, you gonna
Hey,
get
I like
you
the way
gonna
hot glue smell.
yeah, you gonna catch a little buzz when you open up the box, but I mean you're not gonna be able to tell the shoe is fake if you see somebody walking down the street with them on. It'd be like take off your shoe and I gotta have the real one and I'm gonna sit there and look dead at it for like 10-15 minutes. You know,
Well,
so
this is a good question right here, y'all. If I work at Burger King making the same burgers all day, I steal the materials and bring it home and make a burger is not the same thing.
no.
no, that's your burger.
You ain't using the greasy countertop at the Burger King. You using the countertop.
Yeah, it
Hey,
ain't
I
the
like
same
that
thing.
analogy though. I like that
Yeah.
analogy because he's the same person making the same thing, but in two different places.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
like that analogy.
If it don't come out the Nike factory and if they don't approve of it, like yeah, this is the shoe, then anything else is a pretty
Okay,
much
so that's a fake. So
yeah.
that's a fake period. So then,
Yeah, it's a fake period.
what is classifying this UA terminology then?
That's just what they That's what they call it though. It's
They just call it
a-
unauthorized. It's
They
a
can't
fancy
call it
name
that
for
then.
fake.
They
Hey,
can't call
fancy
it.
name
They're
for
not
fake.
making it in there.
Okay, who's calling it
No.
UA? The
I put it
people
like this.
or the
You
people
gotta-
that
Everybody.
Y'all
Everybody.
remember on
does.
Road Bounce? You remember on Road Bounce when old boy went into the job and he said he was the sanitation engineer. He was talking about planes and stuff. And he said sanitation engineer is a fancy word for janitor. I just need a janitor. So fake unauthorized is a fancy word for fake. That's
Yeah.
all it
Another
is.
question.
Just
I
say
got
fake.
another good question. Does having the shoe box really make a difference in the value of the shoes?
For some people, it do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like StockX or GOAT, yeah, I mean, but if you're like selling to somebody that you know or somebody locally, it might not make that big of a deal.
Nah,
What
that make a huge difference.
It makes a
You know
difference.
how
to me.
the 12, these University Gold 12s, for example, didn't they come in two different boxes, GS and men's?
They always, yeah.
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, so if I have a GS sneaker and I just got that plain box and I know I wanted the men's box, do it matter to me if I don't have a GS box? Because that's really not nothing special.
I think it depends on the person that's buying it.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think that's the answer right there.
For
Yeah,
me,
you got-
yes.
It's different.
It
If
does.
I'm putting it back here, it does not matter to me. It just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But if I plan on reselling it, and I like to keep my sneakers fresh in a crispy box, then yeah. But
For me, it matters just because I want to. I was just that authenticity.
Okay.
How you say that?
oh, whoa.
Yeah.
All right now.
It's that part of it. It's just
Wait,
that part of it.
Say it again.
Say it again.
Hey, to make sure it's real, you guys. To make sure it's real.
Yeah, he had a
But
few
it does.
shots before he came back on.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
It matters to me. Even though I have drop fronts, it still matters to me. I still want my boxes.
Yeah.
So I think it's just personal preference.
Like, I think it just makes somebody feel better. Like if I'm gonna spend a few $100s on the shoe, some people feel like, hey, I at least want the box with it. If you're gonna
Right.
spend a few $100s.
if I
Right.
could get a $100 discount without the box, yeah, I'll take it without the box. You know?
Oh, now you're talking a different ball game now, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the price is the same as one thing, if it's not, then yeah, I'll take it without the box.
Like last year,
No
I
box.
sold a lot of my shoes because being in the Navy, like I was getting a lot of shoes, but the ship is so small. Like I had to get rid of boxes and I had to put my shoes in Ziploc bags and stuff like that. So when I started selling those shoes, I actually like took price. I lowered them down a little bit just for the simple fact I didn't have the box. And then, people still bought the shoe, but I wasn't going to charge them like full price because those shoes probably would have sat forever because you don't even have the box. So it
Right.
was just like, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to sell it for this because I don't have the box, and it'll still be cool.
Yeah.
Right.
If that's a little discount, yeah.
So I want to change the subject a little bit because I put this together, and
our bad,
during,
Fresh.
I mean, Kicknology made me think of this because this was during his little birthday celebration. So I want to play this or that, and I just have a couple of this or that's for you all. And I'm sure some of these will have a heated debate, and others it may be just a no look pass decision. So basically, I'm gonna say either two sneaker silhouettes or like two different brands, or vice versa, and it's just a this or that. And I want to hear you all's opinion on this. And
All right,
chat, please make sure to participate as well because we want to hear from you all as well. So the first one is this or that: Jordan 1 or Jordan 11.
Oh my
One.
God.
One.
One. I'm taking one.
One.
There's more variety. There's more.
Dang, bro. I'm gonna go to one.
Okay.
One.
We struggling. Sis struggling.
It's a struggle. That's a struggle for me.
I see more ones and 11s back there. I see more ones and 11s back there. That's the easy answer.
But ones did just catch a wave, though.
For real.
Ones did just catch the wave.
The 11 was like her birthday sneaker because her birthday is when every time they drop that holiday 11.
I know that's
right. There's some significance there.
Hey, no matter which way you justify it, she still got more ones. So no matter which way you
asked this question in 2010, people would have said 11s though. No lie.
Sure. Not me.
A few years ago, a lot of people would have said 11s.
Nah, not me.
11s hurt my feet.
Do they?
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
I don't think say the ones hurt their feet.
Hi, Kendall. Sorry, I gotta say hi to Kendall Kaufman. That's
what up, Kendall?
What's up, Kendall?
Pictures, her pictures be fire on IG.
She does also have a YouTube channel. She does sneaker reviews, clothing hauls, and she just has some very fire editing. So follow her as well. She has hit the 1K mark, so congratulations to her. I look at her videos religiously because they are great. She has a how-to tie-dye sock video that one did numbers, but two is freaking awesome. So check her out as well.
Oh yeah, I'm subbed up to her already.
So for me, I would say ones, but growing up, 11s were like they put the stars in my eyes. Every time I would see an 11 on somebody's feet, like I got them butterflies. As a kid, like the 11s was just such a cool, silhouette for me. But in terms of what I would pick, if it came down to it, ones all day. I just feel like they're a little bit more comfortable for me. And then two, I just feel like obviously there's way more colorways that they've come out with and a lot more, story to it. I just feel like the 11 is just more like it just withstands the time because it's just historical. But the one, like it just has so many moments that the stories that it tell so many different moments, I guess.
So can I ask a segue question to that? What's everybody? So if you said 11 or 1, name your favorite 1 or 11 right now? Favorite 1 or 11?
The brand.
Chicago 1.
Chicago 1.
Everybody's gonna go with that one, but I'm like, I don't even have that in my collection. So
it don't matter.
That's a two-way answer for me. If I was, I think for 11s, I feel like the Concords.
Yeah,
it's something about that white and that black patent leather that just I don't know. And then like as far as ones go, me personally, my favorite is the Chicago ones, but I think the black toes look better than Chicago's though. I think they look better in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Chicago and Fragments. Those are my favorite two.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I can't pick between the two.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think the black toe looks better, but the crazy part is a Chicago one would sell more than a black toe does as far as resale goes. But anytime you see a different Air Jordan 1 with that Chicago color blocking, and you see a different Air Jordan 1 with that black toe color blocking, that black toe color blocking always does better than that Chicago color blocking shoe for some reason, which is super crazy to me.
And then I have nothing against mids, but you also now you're getting so many colorways, fire colorways on mids, it's kind of like blurring the lines of all the different colorways, because some mids you can't really, I mean, obviously you know it's a mid, but you couldn't really tell because it's just that close to, you know, an OG high, Chicago, or black toe. So it's just a lot going on with that colorway in general, and it becomes hard for me to choose like a bread type colorway. So that's why I like would want to go with something different, like those obsidian ones or something.
Oh yeah, yes. I definitely feel that.
So if I'm gonna say 11s, I'm gonna say the Space Jams. I like the Space Jam.
Space Jams.
Woo.
Yeah,
the bread shorts, you don't have to worry about nothing. With the breads, you know, you got the red bottoms. You don't have to worry about dirt. Yeah. Like they never get dirty. Like Concords, I love the Concords, but it's like in the Space Jams, I'm just worrying too much. I'm like, dang, I just got shit on my feet. The hell, you know,
man, I'm sorry, but when you see somebody with a fresh pair of Concords on,
yeah, you know they're the man. They're the man.
My like when you see somebody with some breads on, that's respect right there. You be like, okay, but somebody walking with some fresh Concords on,
right?
Yep.
Hey, real quick, shout out to E1 in the building. Shout out to Mitch Kicks in the building.
Mitch Kicks.
What's up?
What's good, E1? Yo, check out Mitch Kicks too, man. I just subbed to his channel earlier. He has some good stuff, man. Yeah, shout out
his name is Mitch Kicks.
Yeah, man. His channel's dope, man. His channel's dope.
Oh man,
what's up, Mitch?
I'm
me too.
Man. That's my guy right there. Yeah, he always showing love. Yeah,
he's good.
So it's my thing. It's everybody hypes for mids. We will like them, right? Same as fakes. I have no problem with mids. I don't have any in my collection, but I mean,
mids are tough.
To me, if a shoe is fire, a shoe is fire. Like you can't sit there and worry about. I don't know. Maybe it's just the times we in, but when I was a kid, you know, I was just happy to have a shoe that I really liked. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I didn't care what nobody else thought because I had to beg for the shoe. Like we didn't have money like that. So as an adult, if I want to buy a dang on mid, I'm gonna buy a dang on mid, and guess what? You're gonna get a fresh fit of the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello.
Exactly. It's just they just now started doing the mids, right? Though I think the thing that threw stuff off with the mids is that they used to give them like secondary colorways, and it was like they don't want them. But when they start putting like good colorways on the mids, it was just like that. Like it's because they make a boatload more of them, so you could go in the store and you could go get some. So the average person, if you don't have Chicago's, and when that shoe comes out, it's gonna be impossible to get you a pair. You can still go get some Chicago black toes and you could be satisfied with it, you know, because that shoe's going to keep on restocking. It's probably not really going to sell out. They're probably going to keep on pushing them to the stores or Lowe's. They'll keep on pushing them to the stores no matter what. So
and the quality, the quality is better on the mids than what they used to be. They're trying to give us some OG colorways in them for those people that can't pay $600-700 for the highs. So I mean, I respect what they're doing. So I mean, mids are definitely different than what they used to be.
Yeah, because Wyatt, don't you have those? Was it women's release? Were they orange?
Laser orange.
Yeah, you said that quality was fire on them sneakers.
Yeah, nothing's touching that yet. Because I do touch a lot of mids. So, but yeah, nothing's topping that yet. Not even the Chicago ones I just did a review on. I have the those Union ones. I have those coming in Wednesday, so you guys will see a review on those. So hopefully let's see how they look. You know, like so.
Yeah. I want to really quickly shout out Jumpman Eric. I was just on a live with him the other day. He has a really great channel, well up and coming YouTuber, shoetuber. So he has a lot. I heard he had a sick Jordan 1 Low collection, so you might see some of that on there. He brings his wife on his channel as well. So if you're interested in finding out more up and coming shoetubers, follow Jumpman Eric. Want to get him in there as well.
That's a fact. Yeah. I like. Yeah, he has a great channel.
Yeah, he's a cool guy too. I you know, it's all love. You know, if I ain't like you, I wouldn't say nothing.
I know
that. Hey, you know what's crazy though? I remember when the Bread 1 Lows and the Chicago 1 Lows came out. And my brother, he was like, he was in college and he got them. And he was like, man, he said, I love these lows, bro. He was like, you might want to get you a pair and just hold on to them. And I was like, nah, I'm good. He was like, all right. As soon as that low wave came, I remember I hit him up. I was like, man, I should have just bought those and kept them on ice.
That's right.
They don't make look like that no more, man. The quality on those, it's dope. It's really
like
good.
my brother. He told me personally. He said he liked because he had the bread ones and the lows. He said he liked his bread lows over his bread one highs. He said he liked them way better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he said he liked them way better. I was like, man. Now I was like, man, I should have just got them and kept them things on ice, man. That would have been some easy money.
E1's about to get me in my feelings with this comment because if you've seen my video on the Off-White forums, you already know how I feel about women's releases. But I do agree that Jordan,
That's a fact.
Nike, Adidas, like they all have been branching out and trying to either work with women designers on collabs or just coming out with a fire shoe. Like you say, the mid laser orange, one of the best leathers you've ever seen. That's a women's sneaker. So I just think 2020
and we got those threes too, those laser orange threes. You gotta
the laser orange threes.
Yeah, they coming.
Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
and then those sixes, and then the sixes too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they took over. Yeah, the women got it this year, hands down.
Yeah, like the women's exclusives that they've been giving us. That was a good point. They literally have been like some of the most, are probably the most hyped drops outside of the Flints. Like it's been women's shoes that's really been like super duper hype like that. Like,
and like the Travis
really want this.
I would say.
Oh yeah, and like the Travises or something like that. But other than that though, it's been like women's like it'd be the women's shoe that people be like, oh, I need that. And when they go to extended sizes, it set the whole sneaker community on fire then because it's like, okay, men have a chance to get it.
Yeah, it seems like ever since those Melody and Sonny ones dropped, it's just been like the way
it's been a rat.
Yes,
like
Melody, I ain't gonna lie, Melody and Sonny, she really put on for the women with that fearless pack.
Ever since that one drop, it just seemed like every shoe that they dropped
so bad too, man.
Yeah, man, I talked a lot in my video about like the extended sizes of women's releases, so I know that they're not necessarily attainable to everyone, but Twan, do you have any women's releases in your collection? Because I know you're a 13 and, you know, sometimes they don't extend past what, I guess.
10 and a half. Sometimes 10 and a half.
I ain't got no one. I really wanted the, what was it? The UNC to Chicago. My wife, she really liked those too. And I just couldn't, man, them things was hard to get. So
what's the resale on those right now?
What size are you in women's?
He should be a 14 and a half.
What size do you wear?
So they're not that. I mean, so the highest bid is 265 and the lowest ask is 328. So
for real?
For size 14 and those UNC joints.
So that's way above your 275, Twan. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
I might slide a couple of dollars, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we always got that luxury tax. You know what I'm saying? If it's close enough, we got that like the
NBA said
nah, baby. Liz, kick. If it go to $399 or $99, no.
Hey.
Okay, Coach. Let me ask you this.
Wife ain't gonna
Coach, let me ask you this. So if it was some Melody Sonics right now, your size, and it was $420, you're not going to that luxury tax?
Oh heck no, I ain't paying $420. I know I ain't.
Hey, so my brother that hit on those fours, he hit on the Melody Sonics also, and he still has his pair not worn. So so he I was looking at it, I hit him up and I'm like Jeffrey, dude, this shoe is like $1,200, bro. Like you could like, he was like, nah, I'm gonna wait, and they just keep going up, man. So I'm like, I mean,
man,
hey,
I know you not talking because this man, he said, man, I got Black Toes dead stock, I got Pine Greens the 1.0s dead stock. He was naming all these shoes he had dead stock, and I said, man, you know, you sitting on like $2,000 worth of shoes.
Hey man, why you telling my business, bro?
You don't even got shoes. Look, you can't tell. You don't got nothing behind them.
I just got a couch.
Hey, me too, man.
What I'm talking about, man.
I think you and your brother switched positions tonight, bro.
Yeah, my brother got our shoes. They ain't got nothing, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Yeah, that ain't kicknology on there.
No way.
I'm hollering.
Yeah, but 1127, man, I just can't, because the way that my mind is set up, I would start to think 420. How many pairs of shoes can I get for 420? That's the way my mind works.
That's how I
You know
am.
what? That's how I was.
Clothing hauls and sales because I like a sale on my sneakers.
Now, before I met my wife and before we had a kid, it would be like it was whatever. Like if I wanted it, I'd get it. But when I started looking at shoes for resale, they was like $350. I said, man, how many packs of pull-ups I could buy for $350?
For real.
How many whites I could buy for $350? It got to the point where I just go to the store and I'll be like, you know what? I just buy my daughter some shoes and I feel like that I'm shopping.
Yep.
There you
So,
go.
like,
Yeah, you can scratch that itch because I think when we buy sneakers, it's like scratching that itch.
it scratched that itch.
If
Like
it
I
ain't
walk in the
us,
store.
it don't matter. It's just about buying the shoes.
Oh yeah, like it's so crazy to the point now. Like my daughter, like for her birthday, I bought her the Fire Red 5s. So I bought myself a pair too. So the shoes came to the door, and I buy my daughter shoes so much. When she sees a small box, she knows it's hers, right? So I come in with the box, and she see the small box, so she instantly run towards it and try to grab it. And I was like, "Oh, you can't have this." This girl followed me. She was screaming. She was holding on to my leg. She was being like, "Daddy, if you don't give me these dang shoes, like I know what's in the box, man." I was like, "Nah, baby, you gotta wait till the 29th." That girl threw a fit for like 30 minutes.
I got another one for y'all. Because I forgot we was playing this or that, to be honest.
You should go live more often, Fresh. You should go live more often.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, cool. So the next one is Jordan 2 or Jordan 14?
14.
14.
14.
Y'all saying
2.
14? I'm going 2.
2.
Hey,
Okay.
Now y'all talking about how 11s and 1s hurt y'all feet. That 14, it do something to the back of my heel.
Ooh.
I like 2.
I don't know.
That's because the Ferrari in the back seat, even though it probably don't have one, I don't even know. I've never seen a Ferrari. It's probably very uncomfortable in that back seat, and that's why they built them shoes like that.
It might be. So I got the last shots and I got the Thunders. That's it.
I would definitely say the 2s. I think the 2s are only slided because Michael Jordan broke his foot and he didn't play that much in that shoe. He didn't play that much in that shoe. But the crazy part is he had his best statistical season in that shoe. He averaged 37, 8, and 8 wearing the 2s.
He knows his backs. I gotta go back and watch The Last Dance again. So
he had his best statistical season in that shoe, the 2s. But if we talking about Chicago 2s and cherries, that's an easy day. I'll take that over 14 all day, every day, personally. And they're comfortable too.
Yeah,
I don't want to say I love, but like I like the 2 silhouette better than the 14.
Yeah.
As a woman on my foot.
Yeah.
It's only certain 14s that I like though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the ones that everybody know about. Like, like what would you say? The last shot and probably the Toros?
I don't Wyatt got a fire too low. Don't you, Wyatt?
But
you got a fire too low?
I don't have any 2s or 14s.
You don't? Okay. Who is that? Oh, that was the vintage. He had the all red joints.
I don't even like the last shots. The only 14s I have the candy canes. I really like those. And I just got those Toro 14s that just dropped. But other than that, though, it's not too many colorways. I get the black toe 14s, but that's about it.
Yeah.
If I got
the 2 lows are they're fire. I don't have any, but they look.
I used to have the mellow 2s.
The mellow 2s was cold. I sold mine, but they was cold.
Yeah, I sold mine too.
They was cold.
Okay, next one we're gonna venture away from Jordan for a minute because not everybody always rocks Jordans. So I wanted to hear you all's opinion on this one. This is a sneaker that I think a lot of people. It's just like it's really an everyday sneaker. Like a lot of people don't think about it, but I want to hear you all's opinions on Converse highs versus Converse lows, like the Chuck Taylors, basically.
As far as like what we rock or what? Just
it's a this or that. It's a this or that. You take it how you.
I'm gonna say a high. For me, I feel like the lows look better on small female feet. I feel like the highs you can leave them unlaced, let the tongue flap in the wind, like that.
Oh, but, not flap in the wind, though.
Ooh, okay, sauce guy.
You feel me?
Okay, sauce guy.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I think it's better. I think it's better for like big feet like mine. I don't think the lows look too good.
Yeah, we talking Chuck Taylors. High and lows.
I think lows look good with shorts though.
Yes, that's why I got the lows.
No socks. You know, you good.
I gotta rock with it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Those are trash. No.
No.
Okay.
I don't even have a pair down here. My classic.
I need those Sandlots though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I got the black
tough.
leather joints, K.
That's a
Yeah,
tough
my
one.
husband actually has the black leather ones. I love them.
That's my favorite low pair.
Gosh, they're so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And they look so smooth, like you can put them with anything and they just crisp. I love them.
I don't, man, that's hard. Okay, I put like because I'm from California, so when I was out there, it was all about the highs as far as chucks went. You gotta have the high top chucks on and stuff like that. But when I moved to Georgia, everybody was wearing like the low top chucks. And then when I actually got my first pair of low top chucks, I actually liked the way they looked with jeans. I liked the way they looked, with shorts. So I personally will go with low top chucks. I personally wish, man, that they could put some type of comfort in the insole because that shoe was so flat. Now flat-footed, so I catch foot cramps when I wear them, so I don't wear them like that no more. But if they found a way to put some type of cushion up in there and still keep them looking like how they originally looked, I'll definitely rock a boatload of chucks.
Yeah.
I love it. I have to go with lows.
Wasn't it the Fear of God that did the collab with Converse on the highs?
Yeah.
Yeah, D Reed, pull yours out. I was considering getting those. I want to see. Hold on, let me put her on the big screen when she gets it.
Just cover that roll tied up, though, Coach. Just cover that up.
Don't play with me. Roll tide, roll.
That's what you got.
Ooh, them things cold.
They came in 2 different colorways, right?
They came in actually three colorways.
What were the 3 colorways?
They came with a black joint and then they had like a gray.
Oh yeah.
Those are icy though.
Yeah, they clean.
Yeah.
That's something I would consider. I'm a low chuck person, but I would consider that.
Yeah.
Consider that. That's what's up. Fear God. Okay, y'all want another one?
Yes, give us more. Give us more.
Oh, the Chuck 70 got the cushion. I gotta look into that. Appreciate that, Jesus.
Okay, let's go Air Max. So Air Max 95 or 97?
95.
95.
Shoot.
95, baby.
I don't like 97s personally.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
I know, but
Classic.
okay, to me, I'm gonna go 97. I'm gonna say that right now.
Okay.
Say that right now.
Okay.
I gotta talk my real quick.
Okay.
So 95s, yes, they are a classic, and they do have the fire OG colorways. Like when you think about isn't that the neons? The neons,
yeah,
like the OG of it. Okay, I don't own that pair of shoes, but 95s make my feet look like the dash shoe of all dash shoes, and I just hate it. Like, I hate it. I have contemplated purchasing many 95s, and I told D Reed this last time we talked, and I'm like, I just can't pull myself to buy a 95. Like my foot is too wide for them 95s. I'm telling you. But a 97 with that round toe, it just gives it it gives it a sleeker look. My foot.
Okay, I feel that.
97.
Okay.
I persuaded him,
Yeah. I mean, 97.
Nah, I still need the 95.
Man.
It's a classic, baby. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
95.
Bulky, yes.
Hey, D-Reed.
Neither.
I'm
I'm
gonna say 97 because of that 3M that we talked about earlier. When you know how I said Jordan do too much, Nike did it just right on that 97. They did it just right on that 97.
I can't even jack it. Hit different, but the 95's got a little hint of 3M too, right?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Hey, you're right. 95 is the hood classic.
Bad boy. Hood classic. So
yeah, them hood classics right there.
I can't front K. I do got a 97 though.
Ooh. Hey, you gotta have the gold and the silver medal ones, man. You gotta have those, and y'all gotta have those.
And he's fire. I did go a size up. I did go a half a size up in these.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to in 97s. And I
like
suggested in 95s too, because they can get a little tight. They get
Yeah, and
They
they
can.
also look like fat slugs on my feet.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Now you just disrespecting the 95.
Man, don't
Okay, so
disrespect me.
Amir started this off. We're gonna go ahead on to the next one. Air Max 1 or Air Max 90?
90.
90.
Amir says he'll take the Air Max 1 over both. So would you take the Air Max 1 over the 90 or no?
90.
Yeah, 90.
Rocking with the 90s.
Hey, that one is that's a shoe though, like that.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm saying
It is, no
I'm
doubt.
doing the one. Air Max 1.
You can't say
You want
one
Air Max 1?
OG.
Air Max 1.
I gotta go with the 90s, bro.
Yeah, 90s. I gotta go with 90s.
Some 90s fire. I am thinking of getting either those let's see, what is the colorway on this? I wrote this in my phone because I'm like, these colorways be getting out of hand. Like I can't remember all these things on colorways.
See,
What are talking about?
they look better. They look better smaller than they do big to me. Like that looks good small, but like
okay.
Big.
They come out with evergreen or magma orange. Those are the anniversary
ones.
Yeah.
Those are tough.
One of those.
I need the greens.
Those are tough.
Hey, wait, we got DB Kick in the building. DB
what
Kick.
up, DB?
What's up?
He is the Dunk King, the SB Dunk King, and he also gets that Fear God Essentials. He does really good videos on those. So make sure to sub up to him.
And shout out to his wife. She hit on those off-white 4s, and hopefully she can size swipe because it wasn't her size. So hopefully she can get her size.
Real
man, shout out to DB.
You see how Nike gonna send us a notification and say, make sure your shoes is correct. Then we were going there on Saturday morning, the shoes still didn't load up with your correct size. What was the point?
Exactly.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I think Nike to all those Air Max 1 pairs. And
okay, can I say this about the Air Max 1? I like the Air Max 1 OG colorways better than the 90s, but I like 90s better than Air Max 1s.
I can agree with that.
I'll take an OG colorway Air Max 1 over OG colorway Air Max 90, but overall I'll rock with 90s though.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about, I do want to get into the Yeezys a little bit. We're not gonna. Kanye West is off limits on this chat today. He's off limits.
Oh man, I was about to.
We just talking Yeezy 350. Okay, so Yeezy 350, or I think it's the 700. Is it V3s? The ones that had like the 700 ran across it? Because you know he got so many freaking 700s.
You talking about the
three or four different colorways?
Talking about those MNBNs, the MNBNs, ain't that what they were?
Yeah.
And the 350s, that's the zebras and stuff, right?
Huh?
The 350s, those are the zebras and stuff, right?
Yeah. 350 zebras, Earth, Cinders.
Oh, I'm rocking with 350s. I feel like that's his best silhouette. I'll rock with the 350s.
Off limits. I'm gonna kick you out this chat. Off limits. Off limits.
We ain't gonna talk about yay.
I think the reason why I asked that question is because to me, out of all of the silhouettes, yes, the 350 is kind of like that staple sneaker. I do personally believe that the 700s are kind of creeping up a little bit because the last couple of releases that I've seen with them, people have gone nuts for the 700s. They're not going nuts for the 380s. They're not going nuts for the 500s. Those darn near set on Yeezy supply. And I just feel like comparably, if he's trying to do something new, with that brand, the 700s is going to be the next up in terms of that shit.
I think a lot of people are going crazy because it has that 3M on there. Like we talked about, Kick, when you put 3M on any kind of shoe, people are going to go wild. Yeah. So the quality of the shoe, let's call a spade, ain't the best.
No, that's exactly what Yeah, so on the MMBNs or whatever they is, hobbies. I don't know. Or whatever. It's like the orange ones. There's like those old school starter jackets, that go swoos, swoos, swoos. It's literally that material on the shoe. And then the laces, they don't unlace. They're just it's like auto laced in there. So they just stretch. It's I don't know, it's weird. Now if we're talking about the OG
like a bungee tie.
Yeah, if we're talking about the wave runners, then to me, if if you stick with that, then yes, I can rock with that over the.
Okay, so would you say? Okay, pause right there because now I'm getting confused because he got like 3 versions of each silhouette. So when I'm talking 700s, are we talking 700 version 1, 2, or 3? Because right here, this comment from My Kick 60 saying 700s are more comfortable, but 350s is the Jordan 1 of Yeezys. Okay, but which 700 is most comfortable? Because I don't think the V3s are most comfortable than the V1s.
I think those V1, the Wave Runners, which is the original, the V1s. I think those are probably the most comfortable Yeezys out there. I mean, I haven't put my foot in my feet in many of the 350s or the 700s or the 700 VNs or the 500s, but from what I've heard from a lot of people, those original Wave Runners are like the staple of it. Like that first dad silhouette from him. Like, so I mean, I feel like that's the shoe.
I feel like that's the shoe too.
I can rock with the Wave Runner 380, but I'm not really. I don't know. The silhouette doesn't do it for me, but I like the fact that they are comfortable from what I hear. So I'm just considering that.
I feel like for like Yeezys, like I put it like this, like when you think about like when people buy Jordans, they be like if you want to be considered a sneakerhead, like these, like you need some Chicago's, or you got to have at least one pair of Breads, or it's like multiple shoes when you talk about Jordan. But a lot of times with Yeezys, you might tell somebody, hey man, if you give me the Zebra 350s and the Bread 350s, I'm good on Yeezys. And a lot of people be like, yeah. Or the Wave Runners, and people be like, yeah, I'm good on that. If you got Zebras, Breads, and Wave Runners, people like, oh yeah, like I'm fine on Yeezys. Like I'm really not too much into them, but I like the 350s though.
Yeah. So Twan, I know you have the Cinders, correct?
Yeah, I do.
So how are you liking those? Because I don't know that you are a Yeezy head by any means, but
like those are nice. They comfortable, but I think I should have went, since I wear a 13. I should have got 13 and a half because it's a little snug, like walking wise and stuff like that. So I should have got a 13 and a half. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I have a 9 in my Zebras and I have a 9.5 in my Cinders. With my Zebras, I really don't wear them anymore because, like Kick said on our last live, like them mugs, they
get dirty quick.
But I have to take my insoles out when I wear my the size 9. Amir said them joints made out of raincoat material. He probably talking about
real.
They are for real.
And then the black one's made out of some kind of velvet, like Coming to America velvet. It's like weird.
Not the Coming to America.
For real.
He said the Coming to America joints.
The V2 died after the static.
Yeah. Hey, he said he's gonna make them more available. He said that, and that he's doing that by just making hell of the same colorways, just a little bit different. So they are more available.
Let's go back to Smooth comment because this right here.
Smooth.
You better be glad that nobody got no wrench. Might have to start wrenching up.
For real.
Let's see. Facts D read. Okay, 380s are the most comfortable, but they only had 3 colorways. Yeah, and that blue oak wasn't it. That wasn't it, fam.
Yeah, it was gonna be it for me if Yeezy would have took my money, but they didn't take my money.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Those are on my hit list. The frozen, actually, yeah, I think the frozen yellow. Yeah, those are
frozen yellow. Frozen yellows are tough.
You remember when they first dropped? It was like they was like super limited, and everybody was going ham over them. And then they start restocking them, and it's like the hype went down. I remember people used to have like the McChicken wrapper, and they was like, "Oh, these are McChicken 350s and stuff like that." And I'm like, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember that. That junkie used to have me dead laughing, man.
I'm like, come on, man.
So this next combination, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, just so y'all know. So y'all know what y'all night looking like. But so this kind of combination for this or that, I feel like both sneakers silhouettes in a sense are iconic in terms of like the historical perspective, but I don't see very many people like actually actively rocking them or like actively buying them, or even just shoe tubers don't do reviews on them. So it's kind of like a dead rat at this point, but I wanted to talk about it. So basically this or that, Adidas Superstars, which I call shell toes, or the Stan Smiths?
Shell toes.
Shell toes.
Yeah, shell toes.
Shell toes.
Shell toes.
Okay.
Shell toes. They still icy to this day. That
Yeah,
all
that's-
white with the black stripe on there. Whew,
Right.
that thing's still cold, man. Shell toes are icy.
Oh shoot, he like the 500 high. There you go, D. D.
Yes, see, we here.
I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I think about the 500 highs.
It looked like, you know how like when dogs take a crap and it pile up.
That's what exactly what I was gonna say.
Don't do
That's
that.
what I was gonna say.
Don't do
Look
that.
like constipated boo boo. That's what they look like.
Yo, shout out to Nike Boy, man.
Yeah, shout out to Nike Boy.
Yeah, who is this? He about to get clapped. I didn't even see that.
Nah, don't clap. He good.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
He part of my wife fan base.
On my live, I just want to make sure.
Wait, he say he part
He
of
my
my
number
wife
one fan.
Okay.
Shout out to Nike Boy, man.
But they do. But you know what? I will say 1127. Like, even though I don't particularly like the shoes, for the people that can dress and throw on a fit,
They can
That's what I'm
finesse them.
saying.
they
Come
go.
on. They can
They
finesse
go. But
Come
for
on,
me,
y'all. Come
nah.
on. It's all about the
that's
swag.
what Yeezy shoes. That's what Yeezy shoes are for. They so out of realm, but I think it's for people who really know how to. That's really into fashion. That really know how to put fits together, and they can make the shoe look nice. But for the average person, like nah.
It's also for those people that wear Adidas jumpsuits, headbands, sun visors, all together, and then they throw on the Yeezys. They got everything Adidas, wristbands, armbands. I'm like, bro, you ain't got to do all that to wear a Yeezy, fam. Just like,
I can't stand that, bro.
That be killing on release days. They be all Adidas down coming in there. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
I can't stand when a shoe drops and somebody wears the old version of the shoe to the release. I'll be like, for what? For what, bro?
I do that sometimes.
I can't.
He did wear them flu games to go pick up the University Golds, Steve.
No, see that don't count. He wore some 12. Like, for example, like I remember I was waiting in line for the Flints. I see like 4 or 5 dudes. They was like at least 40 with some Flints on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You standing. I know your feet hurting them Flints, man. Stop
No, you
playing
talking
with
about
me.
the OG. Got you.
Yeah, like they be wearing like OG colorways when another OG come out. Like, come on, man. I bet once some Chicago's drop, I bet you won't see nobody standing in line. Chicago, so let somebody not get their pair. See if you gonna get back to your car. I'll be going out there with some sandals on. You stop playing with me.
But back when I was in college, the shell toes was actually like a junior, senior in high school, and then freshman, sophomore in college. Like I had every shell toe you could think of: white, Black History Month, African colors.
They cold though.
I had them all, and the reason why I had paired them with the Stan Smiths is kind of like No Limit War Gaming said, is like you kind of learn to appreciate each of the sneakers and what they did, obviously for the brand and the people that kind of represented them. Because like obviously with the Superstars, all I attribute to it is Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what I attribute to it. And then obviously you had the Stan Smith history. So I kind of wanted to bring that dialogue because at the same time, sneakers do tell a story. It ain't always just about the hype on a sneaker. It's more about the story they tell and how you identify with, whoever kind of put you on to the sneaker, whether it's pop culture or, an athlete and things of that nature.
I think Adidas should do more with the shell toes just because it's such a classic shoe. And the shoe actually looks good. I think they like kind of how like when Nike, like I was talking about in my previous video, when they took Travis Scott and they put him with the Air Jordan 34, just to put a little push behind that. I think that Yeezy should, Adidas should take Kanye West and do a collab with him, have him collab with the shell toes or something like just to bring that push back out. So and start re-releasing like these OG colorways for those shell toes because shell toes look good. They're not an ugly shoe at all.
Yeah, because that's a good idea if they collab with Kanye. Because if they just do it and put them on the shelves with the colorways, unfortunately, this generation they're not gonna rock shell toes like that, man. They're gonna sit on the shelf.
Yeah,
they're not gonna appreciate that shoe.
They got to put a name behind it, like it's even if it's a white and black shell toe and it just got Yeezy on there.
Yeah, It'll be
Gotta
it.
do a
It'll sell.
collab.
Then after that, you could drop any type of shell toe that you want, and then
Yes.
honestly bring that shoe back.
Oh,
The
you
shell toes are cold.
you'll have
They
people on
cold.
the IG. You have people on the IG. This new silhouette of Yeezys, you know, they ain't gonna. Dude, the shell toe's been out for years, fam. That ain't
Exactly.
it. Like,
Right.
That ain't it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
But
about that marketing. How
and
they
then you
market.
gonna have people like us. I remember when those shoes was $60.
for real.
Well, 55.
You like I ain't finna pay $300 for no
Hey,
shell
look,
toes.
sometimes you go to
Exactly.
you get them 2 for $100. They give you
Hey.
$5 off.
Hey,
Facts.
I remember the wool Kango hats, man. Come on, bro. With the
Now
jump
you showing your age
gold
now.
chain.
I
Come
forgot
on,
you
man.
about. I forgot you
Hey,
about
with
50.
with the cardboard boxes and the radios that sit on your shoulders, man. You start breakdancing.
wow.
Come on, y'all, man.
Oh, so you about 60 then?
Right, you did all that.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
See?
you about 60.
See,
Man,
in terms
That
of
would be
what
smart.
you're saying, like, I don't know, because for real, he came out
Facts.
with them $400 shoes. I couldn't tell you what the name of them was. They was
Human
$400.
race.
And
Right.
I don't want them. I don't want them.
Yeah,
But
nah.
I think that he has a good concept, and I think that the design is good too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I do feel like when
That
they
price
first
range
came
is
out,
too
that
much.
price point was just a little bit too high. Just a
Too
little,
high.
yeah.
That makes sense. What's RFA Simmons had a good run. Facts Amir. Okay. Let's see what I got next. Okay, we're gonna go back to Jordan. I forgot one. Jordan 3 or Jordan 5?
3.
3.
3,
3.
3.
3.
Okay,
That's a
raise your
no-brainer
hand
right
if you have the off-white 5s.
I don't have them no more. I had them.
So the reason why I had put this on here and I wanted to hear you all's opinions is because to me, I like the 3 because it's a better silhouette, but I feel like the 5s have done really well this year, even just the fire red 5. And then also, obviously, you have the off-white 5. And even though everybody mostly on the panel said 3, the 5s did really well. So what was that like for you all in 2020? What made you want to, you know, obviously if you do have the fire red 5s, but also the off-white 5s, which I know is a little different because it is a collab and, you know, you got the Virgil thing going on. But I wanted to hear from you all and also the chat on that debate.
Well, this year it's the year of the 5s. This is the 30th
Right.
anniversary for
That's
the
true.
5s. So they're
Right.
gonna push out, you know, more 5s. They're gonna show special attention to them. So I think that's why like it's kind of a bigger buzz. But but other than that, you know, I think any other year, you know, I feel like 3s will actually do better than 5s. But the colorways that they've came out with 5s this year for this 30th anniversary, like Nike's literally been showing out. I really can't think of an ugly 5 that they came out with. Like, nah, I'm gonna pass on that 5. Like their 5's been like really legit this year, and I think mainly because it's the 30th anniversary of it, so they really shown them love this year. And I don't remember that many 3s dropping this year neither, though.
There was
No.
only one. I think there was only
Just
one.
the
thing.
UNCs.
Yeah, the Red Cements, the UNCs, and the Varsity
Oh, yeah,
Blues,
sure.
and the Laser Orange.
3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, so it's not too many 3s that's dropped, but I think it's
And
a lot of
if
people that
them
take
women-
UNC
if them
3s
women
over 5s.
ones come out, that'd be another one.
What's
Yeah.
that?
If those women's release the orange, what are they calling them? Laser
A
orange?
Laser Orange.
That would be another pair to come
But I
out.
can say I think a lot of people would take UNC 3s over most of the 5s that came out this year, though. I think the
Yes.
UNC 3s would be higher on people's list than some of the 5s that came out this year.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Amir. Them 5s just look weird on my feet, bro. Like
Yeah, they bulky.
that big pimple on the top side of the shoe.
That's on the 6s too. The big pimple thingy is on the 6s too.
Man, but it look weird with that. It just look weird on the 5s to me, man.
It looks
Man,
weird because that tongue is freaking weird. That's what it is. Like,
nah, you gotta swag the 5s right though. When you
Nah, I
find
don't wanna
somebody who
swag
really
them.
know how to swag the 5s, bro, they be straight, man. I like 5s, bro.
The green bean 5s. Wolf gray 5s.
The Wolf Gray 5s is fire.
They're fire.
Green bean 5s. What are those? Wait a minute.
That's the I think they're gray. They're gray with a little bit of lime green in them. I think
okay.
they
I'm like,
yeah, they I think they incorporated them with the 5s. They got the green bean colorway in them too. In those 5s.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the green bean files are tough. But I mean, when you talk about threes, though, I mean, you black cement, you got the white. That's all you need. Black cement, white cement.
True.
That's all she wrote after that, Coach.
Yeah.
Very true. Fives busting.
Coach, you didn't answer the question though, Coach. You've been trying to be all quiet over back there.
You know what? That one's a tough one because with both of those silhouettes, goodness, Corona, is that you?
No, don't you say that.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that.
She said, "Is that?"
I was just messing with y'all. With both of those, I only go for the OG colorways unless it's something that's extreme, like a off-white. Then I'll probably rock with it. But both of those, yeah, I do. But I do have more threes than I do fives. I would prefer to wear a 3 over a 5.
That's what's up.
Man, Jay-Z said Air Jordan 3 is trying to chase this cash. That's hey. When Jay-Z said that line, I had to give me some threes, man. I had to give me some threes.
This is the last one, and then everybody in the chat, make sure you hit the like button. We are actually going to do a giveaway. So I'm gonna let Kicknology kick that off in just a minute, but make sure you like this video if you have not already, because we are going to do a giveaway. So my last one is not a Jordan, obviously not an Adidas, but it is something that I feel like we have gotten a lot of in these two silhouettes, and they have been, I guess, received fairly well in the like sneaker community, and just really in the 2020 and even 2019. So my next this or that, I don't own any of these because I don't feel that they are a lifestyle shoe. I think they are more of a basketball shoe. Maybe that'll give you a hint. But it is the LeBron 7 or the LeBron 17.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Anything past 12 is in LeBron's trash.
Right. Anything past 7.
That's so interesting because, like, just what from I see from the outside looking in, a lot of people have picked up the 17s and they say really good things about that design and that silhouette.
That the 17 is not as bulky as people think they are.
They're not in performance wise and the colorways and what they're doing with them. Like I mean, I know D Reed don't like the LeBrons, period.
Oh, that's true. My bad.
But I mean, for that 17, they are doing some nice silhouette colorways with them. But I just passed the 12. I can't pick any of the LeBrons after the 12s. For me,
Yeah.
Man. I mean, one thing I can say about the 17s, because if this Space Jam movie really drops, if you got the Monstars, the Swag Hammers, or those 17 Low Tune Squads, the resale of those shoes is going to go crazy. If Space Jam 2 goes down. If Space Jam 2 drops, because the Swag Hammers are already up there, but the Monstars and the Tune Squad Lows, those shoes are going to resell for a boatload if Space Jam 2 drops. Because you're going to have people that's really going to wear a Looney Tunes jersey and with some Space Jam LeBrons on to the premiere, and they're gonna be like 50 years old. What?
50 years old.
They're gonna have a whole little headband and the wristband and everything on.
Wyatt, do you have any LeBrons? I think you have the media days, right?
Yeah, that's all I got. The
championship
17s are cool. I'm just waiting for the right price. I mean, a lot of them are hitting about $100 now. So like,
yeah.
A little bit lower, I might pick up. Like I like the pair that they have with like the they look like the Bread 11s. They have the lace lock. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. But,
hey, why? You about to be wearing the MVP of the finals, LeBron 7s here pretty soon.
Oh.
If we win the finals, AD gonna be MVP, bro. It's not gonna be
bro. Along. Next topic.
So I'm gonna share my screen. Because
Steph
I'm not
Curry
sure if everyone has seen everyone has seen the 18s that are supposed to come out. So give me 1 second so I can share my screen on this. And I like to
those
hear
are so ugly.
I like to hear your thoughts on that. Y'all don't like these?
Listen,
I'm tired of him putting that stiff tongue on the shoe. I hate that.
That tongue folds down. There's actually a pic of LeBron wearing them. And it's a really good picture. That tongue actually can fold down. It's not even.
See if I can find it.
Listen.
Okay.
It looks.
Let me see if I can find it, because apparently the pictures of them weren't too good from what I seen.
No, they wasn't.
I was looking at some pictures. Yeah, it looked really good. I don't know.
Jeezy said that JJ all day is the king of LeBron. Yeah, he is.
is.
True.
He's the king of LeBrons.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna ship. Can you all see? No, you probably can see. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
I'm waiting for them to retro the South Beach LeBrons. That's what I want to touch, man. And the hardwood classic 7s, those hardwood classic LeBron 7s, I want those.
Okay, here they go. So this is him rocking them on his feet. What, yesterday? I thought.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
So they
Now
look
that
better.
colorway,
Oh,
I'm not too into, but I don't know why they're showing up. Is this
That
a
was
different?
There it is.
picture.
Yeah, that's a different color.
Because you see that left shoe, it looked like it's all bent up. Like, you know what I'm look like, you feel me?
Yeah, it looked
Like,
weird.
They're prototypes. They're UAs.
Yeah, they
I was
Hey, B grade.
sample.
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe it's a sample.
he got the fake bronze on.
Yeah, so I just wanted to hear what people's thoughts were on that because, you know, to me, like with LeBron being on his 18th shoe, you know, when does it?
Better pick.
It kind of reminds me of how like Jordan, like after what, 12, after 13s, 14s, people are like,
Go to Kicks for Kicks on Fire.
Give me 1 second.
This is like a super detailed pick. You have to go to Kicks on Fire, but
okay, let me try that.
Yeah, I did see that picture. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
I just need to understand when they take him these shoes and they say, "Hey, Brian, what you think?" Why does he say yes? This is a go. Because these are the ugliest.
Because they're not gonna look like Jordans. No, that's not too bad.
Look at that tongue though. Like it definitely.
My computer tripping it in.
Yeah, but it looks like it goes to the high part of your ankle. Looks
exactly.
Like it's right there on your shin.
Hey, that's one of these.
That's a shin protector.
That's a Converse.
Hey, Kick, what you said when you can let that tongue hang over.
That's one of these, man.
Slap in the wind.
Hey.
I mean, what shoes do that?
The LeBron 18.
Exactly. Only the LeBron.
The fact that agent in the press conference for these was funny. I'm weak. All right.
LeBron they up next for retroing though. I mean, he's up next.
Go ahead and start retroing them. I really don't. We don't need no LeBron 18. She said
exactly.
Dude, they was about to start retroing them Kobe's until he passed away. They was just about to start doing Kobe's.
Oh, they holding off on that. I think next year they really gonna start dropping the Kobe's, but the Kobe's gonna sell out so fast.
Man, they don't
make them super limited though.
They don't
make them limited.
Nah, they got to do right with that, man.
I hope they don't make them limited, bro. Yeah. If they make them limited, bro, it's gonna be impossible to touch a pair of Kobe's. It's gonna be impossible.
And the resale gonna be crazy, man.
That's why I don't think they should make them limited. They didn't make Kobe's limited to start off with anyway. I don't think they should make them limited. No. At least for the first 3 to 4 releases, because everybody loved Kobe. Make a few million of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give everybody a chance to touch them. Yeah, and then after that, all right. I think with certain shoes, like if they come out with the Grinch Kobe's, I can see that being limited.
They come out with Grinch Kobe.
Yeah, or like something like that, or like or some Protros, like his the Kobe 1 Protros. They can make those in, but don't make them all of them limited, man. Like,
dude, I still got I got my Kobe 1 Protros, the Night Owls, dude. I got them in a size. I'm a size 11.5. I got them in a size 10.5 just so I can have them. I probably wore them once, and dude, the bottom is just like coming off of them because they just been sitting around for so long. But it's been years I had this shoe, but I'm not gonna get rid of it.
I've been so depressed. I sold both of my Kobe's. I sold my Protros and my Minneapolis colorway. I sold them 2 days before he. I sold them 2 days before he died.
Yeah, bro.
I was sick to my stomach, bro. Yeah, bro. I had the Laker when he dropped 81. They had the 8 on the side, and I had the gray and the light blue colorway. And I was like, I don't even wear these. I'll get some more Protros 2 days later. I was like, I just sold my Kobe's.
Yeah,
I was sick to my stomach, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's get off Kobe though. I'm gonna get emotional.
Yeah, me too, man.
Said what happened to KD's? Yeah, they kind of fell off
behind me. Look at
KD's are so trash.
Hold on, now don't do that because KD's are some good hooping shoes.
They some good hooping shoes. I say his first on pearls was like the best ones.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know. I like his on pearls that he be dropping, but other than that,
I don't know, they started to look like
they
runners.
trash.
His shoes started to look like runners to me.
Well, he has to. They made him now, obviously, due to his injury. You know what I'm saying? They try to do a little workaround, but we'll see. We'll see what the next silhouette looks
Yeah,
like.
they don't need to do that because they try to play my boy Kobe when he tore his Achilles, made that super high top shoe like that.
Yeah, that's what they just doing.
They try to play my boy.
So we'll see. I give him about a year, and then we'll probably get another low top silhouette.
Oh yeah, facts.
Okay, so before we get into the giveaway, everybody in the chat, if you are not following or subscribed to any of these people, I have everybody mostly, I think, in my description of the video, but if not, I'll have it updated. But honestly, if you just search any of these people by their name, you will find them on YouTube. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is also Kicks with Fresh. That is where I post all of my fresh fits of the day. So if this is your first time to my channel, I do sneaker reviews, clothing hauls, and how to styles. And so I do my fresh fits of the day on my Instagram channel. So if you want to see what K Fresh is rocking on the days where she wears sneakers, please make sure to follow me. I have like 10 people before I have 1,000 people on Instagram, which doesn't mean as much, I guess. You know, for
I got a question. So is the fresh fit approved? Is that something new you doing on IG? If somebody get fresh, you share it like fresh fit approved?
Just something I wanted to do.
Because I was like, shoot, I might try to get fresh or something like that. I want to be fresh fit approved. I see that. I said, hold up. Do I need
I see stuff, and if I like it, you know, it's approved. You know, it's a fresh fit. And you know, I try to make sure that I highlight everybody in their different styles. You know, I don't want to just be like, oh, you know, the people that are out there with their style. Because I would say I'm a little more conservative with my fresh fit. So don't feel like, you know, you have to dress how I dress for me to like it. So I'm trying to, you know, do a little something different, and I'll highlight, you know, men and women and kids if I see them. You know, all y'all got kids. So if you post that, I'll make sure to repost on my story.
I'm gonna tell Jay the sneaker guy stop posting his fits. They be too fresh.
Yeah.
I be like, he be late swapping the shoe. I don't even want the shoe no more. you making the shoe look. You make the shoe up like, man. How come I didn't think of that? You rocking it way better than I am. I don't want that no more. When he threw the pink laces and those those smoke grays, I was like, man,
he messed us up with that.
That was his wife.
Oh, that was his wife with the pink laces?
Yeah, that's his wife.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
I see the pink laces in there.
She killed it. Yeah, she killed it.
She killed it. That was icy. That was icy. I ain't gonna lie.
Killed it on that.
Wally. All right. So I'm going to let Kicknology take the floor. You want me to make you big?
No, you good. You don't got to do all that.
Okay.
You can do all that, man.
Yeah, you about to give away this iron board.
Just so y'all know, he giving away his dirty socks.
Yeah,
hey, so, we about to give away some hand sanitizer, COVID-19 approved. You feel me? Hey, so I know everybody got their preferred sneaker cleaner and all that stuff. So I started the YouTube thing probably about it's been about 5 years now, and this is back in the day when EB Keeks was just getting started, and I chopped it up with her a lot, and so. Every time I clean a sneaker, I use EB Keeks shoe cleaner. So she really likes what I stand for and stuff like that. So she's always sending me cleaner. So I was like, you know what? I got this cleaner. Let me start giving some of this stuff away. So we're gonna be giving away tonight for Keeks for Fresh first live. We're gonna give away a conditioner kit of the EB Keeks sneaker cleaner. So I put everybody's name that has been in here on the chat. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribed to her. If not, go ahead and subscribe to her. But I'm gonna share my screen. I've already put them in the wheel. Hold on, let me share my screen.
What you own it? You own it.
Man, Fresh. I was talking to Kicknology yesterday. I was like, it was right after I sold a pair of Dunks, and I said, why did you tell me she wanted to do a giveaway, man? I said we would have given away on the channel, bro. He's like, man, I didn't know.
I was doing one. I just said, hey, you know, let's make this happen. Let's do what we can do.
Wait.
Hey, so am I included in here?
I was about to say my name ain't on the wheel.
Y'all ain't on the wheel. Man, it's for the chat, man. It's for the chat.
Oh, y'all clowning. Put my name up on there, man.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm technically a part of the chat because I left some comments in there.
So
I
Yo,
did too.
go comment with your
I've
fake
been
account. real
active
fast.
in there in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go do that.
and and Kicks for Fresh appreciate y'all being active in the chat, but this ain't about y'all. Hey, so
Nuh-uh, I've been down. I've been a loyal follower. You better put my name up in there.
oh my gosh.
I've been following Kicks for Fresh since December 2019.
I'm a Lucky Dunky.
Dunky.
11:27. You ain't getting in there.
Oh, that's cold. You know, that's all right. That's all right.
hey, show no Saturday.
Hey, LeBron James.
LeBron
James.
All right, so let's see here. Let me see. Let me make sure I know how to do this. Let me go to this. All right, so whoever names I pick, I guess y'all can either DM me or either DM Kicks for Fresh. Get your address and I'll ship it to you guys. Let me go ahead and shuffle a little bit.
Shuffle.
If D Reed win, I'm gonna be hollering.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
How many are you giving away, Kick?
I got 2 of them.
All right.
Come on.
Jeezy. Jeezy got him one.
Jeezy. Yeah.
We expect a full blown video.
Kicknology.
Yo,
you gotta customize that joint. Have it spin fast. That's when it gets entertaining.
Hey, how you customize this? Why?
Go to on options, the top, the options, yeah, and then go to put it all the way, bro. Watch, it's crazy, bro. this gonna get crazy.
Jeezy, you still won though.
hey, Jeezy, congrats, man. So, hey, holla at me. So, hold on, I got another one here. So, let's go ahead and shuffle this. Let me see here. Shuffle. Did I remove?
You see the shuffle? You know you like 50 now.
Hey, I'm all up in this camera right now trying to see this. Hey, what you laughing at? Why? My wife over there laughing, bro. Like, what you laughing at? All right, here we go.
Because you like 50.
Dang, this thing going stupid fast.
Yeah, big money.
No whammies.
It's gonna take forever to pick somebody. Watch. It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna go to J Wash. Oh, there we go.
What?
Oh, J Wash.
He's gonna go to J Wash.
No. Hey, salute to J Wash, bro.
Salute to J Wash.
Oh man. That's what's up. All right. So let me get off here.
Kendall, if I was you, I would be pissed.
Hey,
Right.
blame Wyatt. He told me to make it go fast like that. So, hey, Kendall.
That's awesome.
Don't blame it on me. Blame it on Wyatt.
I mean,
hey, but for real though, hey, I appreciate everybody for coming in and let me do that with you guys. Hey, Keeps It Fresh. Thank you for allowing me to do that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
K-Fresh, you got to go live more often, man. For real.
Yeah.
I'll try.
This was dope. You got to go live more often, for real.
Thank you. So what I'm gonna do, I know it's a Sunday and people got to work and things like that. So unless anybody else has anything else to say or a topic to discuss, I was gonna let everybody let everybody know who you are, what you're about, how they can find you, and we're gonna be out this piece. So anybody got some last words before we get into that?
Great live, K-Fresh.
Yeah,
real.
So excited.
Great live. It was
great
so dope,
job.
bro. For real.
I told them, I said yesterday I had a nightmare last night. I thought I was gonna do awful.
Nah.
And I was like, I'm having nightmares, y'all. I think I'm gonna be pressing the wrong buttons and stuff.
Me and Kicknology, we were talking about it yesterday. We was like, man, her live gonna be dope. We used to talk about that yesterday on the phone.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for you all's help. Like, just so y'all know, chat, they helped me get ready for this. Like, all of them was very, very helpful in getting me set up, coming in early and helping me through getting everything set up. And so, you know, when you see us on this YouTube screen, like, just know that we are humans and we get along, we have fun, we're positive, we like to support each other. Like, I just don't want people to think like either my channel or any other channel is like just kind of like fake, you know, like we talk to each other every single day, like literally every single day.
That's a fact.
So, I just thank you all for being here for me for my first live. I was not expecting, I think we had at least 25 people in the chat at one time. So I appreciate everybody who rolled through.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna play popcorn and let you all go ahead and reintroduce yourself, but do your little outro. So I'll start with Twan Visual.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Twan Visual in the building. Please follow me on IG as Twan Visual. My YouTube channel is Twan Visual with the latest sneakers and clothing and all that jazz. So I appreciate y'all subscribing to my channel, and pretty much that's it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let me get Kick up in there.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I appreciate. Hey, I was scratching, man. I'm over here like a fiend, man. You caught me, bro. you gotta come on now. We gotta work on that. You gotta say, hey, you about to go on there.
Anyway. Oh, my bad.
No, you good. Hey, what's up, y'all? Appreciate it. I had a blast. Thank you, Keep It Fresh, for having me on. Continue your grind, man. 1,000 is right there. Everybody, subscribe, man.
740.
Yeah, hey, 740. So 1,000 right there. This ain't about me. Just check out my content. If you like what you see, subscribe. And yeah, man, y'all have a good night. And everybody the 2 people that won, hit me up so I can get your address so I can send out this cleaner. But thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes.
All right. Yes. All right. We're gonna go with Wyatt, everybody's favorite.
Yo, shout out to Kicks for Fresh, man. Thanks for having me come over. Shout out to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat that was super active tonight. And yeah, check me out at Wyatt Everybody's Favorite on YouTube and on IG. Follow and subscribe if you like what you see.
Dope. All right, 1127, you up.
Oh, what's going on? Thank you, Kicks Was Fresh, for letting me on the live. I felt real bad. I could have missed your live, and when I seen that the storm went away, I was like, I gotta hurry up and get on this live, man. But
yes,
shout out to everybody in the panel. You can follow me on IG at 1127_Kicks, and it's 1127Kicks on YouTube as well. And one thing, I just found out one of my high school classmates, I'm real close with this person. They just tested positive for COVID. So I ask that y'all just, keep them in y'all prayers and stuff like that. But thank you for letting me on this live, and y'all have a good day.
We'll do.
All right.
Well, I saved my sis for last.
Yes.
You were slick.
Was good. Hey, appreciate you, Kay. I appreciate you inviting me on. It was definitely a pleasure. I enjoyed myself. Shout out to y'all in the chat for pulling up too. We had a great time. Dope live. So sis, you are definitely around the corner from that 1K. I've enjoyed the journey, and I know you're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to see some awesome things. Y'all can find me, your favorite coach with the kicks, at D Reed's Heat on IG as well as YouTube. Come through, show me some love so we can chop it up, and let me know what you guys think, and hopefully you subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.
Awesome. All right, panel, stick around for me real quick. I am going to end the broadcast, but I wanted to say something real quick. But to everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining me and engaging. Again, you don't know how blessed I feel for you all to actually come out. And until next time, stay fresh.
Yeah.